Hello, lore folk. James here. Just wanted to let you know that this is not a typical episode of the Lore Boys. This is the recording from our Twitch stream of the mailbag episode. So this is a 3+ hour podcast where we just go over all of the different mail that we got. We play a game near the end. We interact with the community. And it's all here for your listening. If you want to listen to a normal lore episode where we dig into some type of nerd culture, this might not be the one for you. But if you just want to hang out with the boys, then strap in, get your blankets, get your snacks, drive on that, get your coffee. I don't know where you are, but do your thing, get cozy, and enjoy this extra special episode of the Lore Boys.
Coming at you live from twitch.tv/loreboys. How about we got some lore boys in chat?
Lore boys here in the chat, please.
In the chat, please. We're doing a mailbag episode. Juicy says never enough booze. Hondo says we should have a drinking game. Ooh, I mean, yeah. Everything we do is perfectly scripted, so it'll be kind of like we'll just be making you guys drink whenever we want, you know? So
anytime someone mentions SCP, Warhammer, or...
and I threaten to kill myself.
Battletech. There's a lot of people in the Discord these days playing Battletech, so...
Yeah, dude.
Anytime somebody plays a crab, I think, is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm dead.
Yeah, good.
For people listening to the audio-only version, if this is your first ever episode, sorry, good luck and Godspeed.
Yeah.
Maybe check out another one first.
Yeah.
Mech Warrior, get it right. What did I say? Battletech? Oh.
Yeah, it is Mech Warrior.
Same universe.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Who's the lore guy here, huh?
Yeah, first rule is we are not reading a single email until you guys donate 100 subs.
Yeah, exactly. Did somebody say Crab Warrior? Someone said Crab People.
Crab People.
Well, for that, it's Pete. Pete is the lore guy for Battletech.
Okay. I am.
Should we read some gosh dang emails?
Well, just so everybody knows.
Top of the show stuff?
Yeah, like nothing. This is the celebration.
Oh, Juicy, my God.
Fuck yeah,
Juicy
dude.
with the sub.
99 more to go until we start reading our emails.
No, that's one email. We've got one email now.
Yeah, you guys got it. You just have to sit here. If you are listening to this for some fucking reason, listening to Mailbag 2 is your first episode of the Lore Boys. The people who sent us their emails for this one and the previous one did it contact@loreboys.com or loreboyspodcast@gmail.com. And you can join the, honored ranks? The esteemed ranks of, this guy here.
Yeah, so this is a part 2.
Yeah.
So if you didn't listen to the first one, you are going to be completely lost.
No, come on.
In this one.
Well, you need to understand all of our origins, so you know why people are emailing us in the first place.
Exactly. And it's never too late to just... some of you are esteemed Hondo. I don't know about you, but... it's never too late to just ask a question in the chat. Why are you the last to know? Last to know what?
That they're esteemed.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Since when? Well, look at you. You got a fancy purple star next to your name, Juicy.
Yeah.
We clearly still have the default sub icons.
Yeah, what was the Dr. Seuss about prejudice with the birds?
What?
They get stars on their stomachs.
Oh, I watched that.
Christ's sake.
I have no idea what you're talking
about. One hint and you're just like, wait, Pete's not so crazy.
I have no idea
Oh, the star-veiled Sneeches. Thank you.
No idea what you guys are talking about. Thank you, Fragile.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. First email is from All My Guts, who I don't know if he's one of you motherfuckers in the chat, but I'm pretty sure he's not, or they're not. Yeah. So you're telling me the bounty hunter in BattleTech is the Dread Pirate Roberts from Princess Bride? Now,
probably.
This email was from February 27th, 2021, which was 5 months ago.
It's like 5 months.
I can't.
No, we're 8 now. It's 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So 5.5, I guess.
Yeah. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I do. It's an even older episode. I think it's old enough that we recorded that one in person. It was
the Bounty Hunter?
The Bounty Hunter for BattleTech.
Yeah.
And Dread Pirate Roberts from The Princess Bride is just like a I think it's like an identity people take on.
Yeah.
So.
That's right. That's right.
He's right. I would say. I would say.
I know what you mean because like when you get apprenticed to the Dread Pirate Roberts, and then when he dies, you become the Dread Pirate Roberts, or when he retires.
Yeah, exactly.
When he gives it to the main character. This one's from
Saucy.
Saucy.
Yeah. Seed of Sodom. Ugh.
Seed of Sodom.
Okay, so an ode of requests to the dry chaps of lore. It's all capitalized too, which is very nice.
It's unsettling.
It's been a while. Yeah, but it's all perfectly capped. It's been a while, but a while was one word.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
Can be sometimes, right?
I don't know.
I don't think it is.
While my way, my time.
Not like away, which is like AWEIGH or whatever.
Okay, so
away.
just jumping back to the Bounty Hunter one, Fragile Shark says Grey Fox from Oblivion, which is another good example. Davy Jones, I think you're talking about Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean fiction, which maybe? I watched Pirates of the Caribbean 2 this year, and I do not remember how it works, so.
I played Sea of Thieves this morning, and I had 10 chests, and I got to shore, and there was a guy waiting on shore. He sunk me and took all 10 chests.
That guy knows how to play the game.
Yeah.
So that guy's Jamie now.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to kiss Johnny Depp yet?
I haven't played that version of the
bullshit.
game yet. Yeah. I still have so much of the base game. I'll work my way up to Johnny Depp's sweet, sweet lips.
Okay, nice.
Red Pirate Jim Beard.
Yeah.
That guy works smarter, not harder.
He does. Yeah, he does. So,
right, Saucy.
Yes, the dry chaps of lore. It's been a while since the last time I've sent any requests, mostly because of cleaning all the backwash of your region's weather in my driveway. I guess that was snow. It was February.
It was February, yeah.
Yeah, they're in Ohio.
Ohio, I think,
which we have pretty similar weather, let's be real here.
Mm-hmm.
But since all three are open to requests again, I'll throw a few your way. Since you've all dipped into the terraforming war lore of Alita...
You did.
I did.
You did.
I guess.
You look very confused, but you're the one that did it.
I remember Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah, there's a picture of a fat Gordon Ramsay feeding a baby to
being served a baby.
Yeah.
Yes,
I remember that something about killing all the poor people because they had like
the wheel.
Saw blades on rope.
That's the way you got to do it.
Apparently.
I'd like to ask for the next dip. I'd like to ask that the next dip will be into maybe the lore of Mars, or maybe the background for the lore of Alita herself. Jesus Christ, I forgot how to read since February.
Are you dyslexic?
Oh my God.
What is this?
The lore of Alita herself, since her whole early life is connected to her. If not, maybe the rise of humanity after Earth went through the Mega Ice Age. I've mentioned this one before on Discord, but maybe jump back into D&D. With a look into the apocalyptic setting of Dark Sun, which we did.
I did do that,
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
Maybe
You're welcome.
Yeah. Maybe lore for Vampire Hunter D for, like, the 5th time. And if you don't pick up either of these three, maybe the 20,000-year backstory of the Dune universe, or maybe the Blame universe, though Blame might be interesting or more difficult. Anyway, here's some ideas for the future. Sincerely, Saucy Chimera.
I will do Dune someday. It won't be for you, Saucy. It'll be for Dutch Peter, because
that's true.
Dutch Peter asked for it first, but it's nice that it's a double whammy, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is it already? Whoa, this thing's heavy.
It's a computer.
Oh, dang! I didn't know we were working.
My degenerative muscles.
Oh, good.
We all asked for Dune. Fair. I ever played the Long Dart? Hey, Gorman Talent.
I have played The Long Dark. I like it a lot. I never finished it, but I very much reminiscent of my time spent in the Canadian Arctic. So I liked it.
Gorman Talent, I don't recognize your name. I like the idea that you're a random person on Twitch who popped into this stream, saw us chatting, and just wanted to ask, ever play The Long Dark?
Yeah.
That's the Lore Boys canon now for your origin.
Yeah, I like the fact that in The Long Dark they have Canada Post stations up in the Yukon, which is pretty cool. So I like going to the post office and burning books.
Fantasy's fun, right?
Yeah. I've never been to a post office.
They don't exist.
No.
They're made up.
So, have you guys read these emails already? I have not read a single one.
No,
I haven't read a single one.
Probably... Hello!
Hey,
that's Nick. I saw you, your girlfriend, and I guess your dog, and didn't honk at you because I didn't want to spook your dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is it?
I don't know, man.
I was asking Davin or Nick.
Oh, sorry. Jesus.
This is a blind playthrough of emails. Yeah, this is a blind speed run. So
yeah,
we can't say that anymore. Blind. It's considered ableist by.
That's crazy. Fuck.
First impression speed run.
Ice, come here.
Yeah.
We need to for the
Probably
subs.
should have vetted some of them. Nah, that's not how we do it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's a mix of German Shepherd and a Husky. Though if you intentionally write something offensive and we read it, we probably just won't read it out loud and say, well, we're not reading that on here.
Yeah.
So this one was sent with me in mind, I think, and it also is perfect length. It's only a few words, so I would love to listen to Dr. Bright's interactions with other SCP. We did the Dr. Bright episode, and I did sort of tease that, how Dr. Bright runs into, like, a bunch of different unstoppable SCPs. We kind of touched on a couple of them, but not really. That's something I'll put in our back pocket. I'll be honest, I'm a little burnt out on SCP right now. That Glover episode really just took me back to my roots. I love these old games.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think I'm going to get back into Variety for a little while. Vision impaired 80%. Yeah.
Okay, Gorman says, been listening to podcasts for years, not so much recently, but a ton of past episodes. The Long Dark is my litmus test for if you are as cool as I remember. I'm ride or die now. Thank God Peter's played that fucking game.
Ride or die.
I don't even know what it is.
I might not be able to read, but I can boil snow, baby.
I don't know how to put it to the next email, Ethan, but here you are.
Bison says, drink. What's the game? Oh, that was Jesset. Jesset in our last mailbag asked for a lot of SCP.
Yeah.
And the next email is from Jesset, and I bet you it's more SCP.
Oh, I wonder.
Oh, we got a drink, I guess. Yeah.
It says, please do more of this stuff. And then it's laugh, cry emoji, laugh, cry emoji, laugh, cry emoji, laugh, cry emoji.
Okay.
That's the subject line.
Okay, SCP is drink. That's the
Okay,
game that
SCP
we're
is
running
drink.
right now.
All right.
All right.
Here's an episode for you. Exploring the SCP Foundation.
Fuck!
Joke SCP's episode of the Exploring series. So I guess Jesset sent us another podcast because there's a Spotify link in here. So I'm not really scared of DMCAs, even though we got our first one. So I guess we'll just play this episode instead of doing the rest of this. Yeah.
Disney stole our fucking Spider Cop one that we did that does not have the word Spider-Man in it or anything about spiders in the title. It's just a picture of a spider in a cop outfit.
Yo, what up, humor? Me with the V-neck, yeah.
I said it, dude. I said it in the Discord, and I've said it to you before, Peter. You can't just use other people's fonts, and I'm pretty sure it's because you used a Spider-Man font.
I didn't put the font on the T-shirt. There's no title.
Oh, I see.
It's just Disney's just like I guess own fucking spiders now.
Yeah, that was Magic
might
Rocks
be true.
too.
That might be true.
Oh shit.
And Magic Rocks. What was Magic Rocks?
I don't know. I just read chat. I'll trust them. I want to drink anyway.
Yeah. I don't want to risk it. You know?
All right.
Okay, I'm already out of beer though. This is it's gonna be another one of those.
I'll get us.
Just bring me my box. I'll just leave it.
Yeah. Careful with the drinks on and off the table.
Yeah.
Hate you, idiot!
Sorry.
God!
Sorry. Mark.
Aliens?
Mark Phipps. All my guts here, which is always his subject line. I love that.
Oh my guts here.
Uh,
I mean, it's super helpful because I wouldn't know who Mark Phipps is. Honestly, when I read the first one, I didn't realize it was the subject line. I thought that was just his name.
Oh.
And so it was just like, oh my guts is here on the thing.
Yeah, I mean, cool. So he says, my pants button is on the right. Also, you guys should cover Blade Runner and Ghost in the Shell. They both cover similar philosophical topics, and it would be neat to hear them side by side.
That would be a cool side by side. I'd love to do Blade Runner. I read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
Yeah, my button's on the right.
My button's on the right.
What the fuck were we talking about?
It might have been, so I've said this before probably on the podcast because it's a bit of trivia that I know, that women's buttons are on the left and men's buttons are on the right.
Yes, that's true.
And it's because women, or high society women would get dressed. And so the serving maid would want the button on the right for them.
Yeah. Oh. So that's another left-handed, right-handed thing as well, because their server would have been like tortured to be fucking, right-handed, so she could dress the woman that owned her, basically.
Look, mine's on the right. My caretaker can still do it when she changes my diaper.
Yeah, but does she ghost you? Like, does she come in from behind?
Yeah. Like when you're putting a tie on someone, it's just like, well, I can't do it from the front. I have to do it from the back to zip up your pants for you.
Go right for the hug.
Fuck, Lower Boys P.O. Box when?
We've talked about it. I looked into getting a P.O. Box for something else because, when I bought my fiance's engagement ring, I bought the diamonds separate, and I was talking to my buddy who sells diamonds, and he was like, I'll have it sent to you, but you should probably, see if you can get a P.O. box for the shipment, so that's, it's easy to track and nobody can just steal it out of your mailbox. I didn't, and it was fine. But I looked into it, and I applied for it. It's like, they're free, and I applied for it, and they're like, you were denied. And I was like, why? They never told me, so...
We can always just give out your address.
That's true.
Yeah.
Juicy, for the record, you can make jokes about me showing my dick on cam, but I won't show my dick on cam.
Yeah.
And we can talk about it on the episode, about how you tried to get me to show my dick on cam. But
I don't think he almost showed you his dick, because I don't think he checked the zipper.
I mean, I was ready to pull it out.
Oh,
I forgot completely.
We were gonna batwing the stream.
Thank God my webcam has those 2 blue lights that let you know when it's on. Because I caught those out of the corner of my eye and set them high.
So, I got one here from Giles or Giles or Gills or Gillies.
I think it's Gilles, but it's Oakrest. I know that.
Okra.
No, it's Oakrest.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Oakrest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okra.
I almost read their personal email. Don't do that.
Welcome to us just doxing every single one of you.
Pete fucking forgot how to read. Jamie's doxing everyone, and I'm showing my dick on cam already.
We're good.
It's fucking 7:30. Oh, tavern.
Uh-oh.
So Okra says, hey, I have a great one for you guys. Xenogears. Amazing old school PlayStation game. Only bad things would be at least a 2-parter. Not Xenosega, though. Those games are just demoralizing.
Demoralizing.
That's what a dentist does, right? When he takes them out.
Demoralizing.
Yeah. Well, you've got your wisdom teeth coming in. We gotta demoralize you.
I feel really demoralized.
Lastly, do you guys have a channel on Discord or something? I just downloaded it, but not
Wow.
Oh, dude. Oh, fuck.
Sorry for leaving you on red, I guess.
really. No, we just. I'm assuming Peter replied with the Discord link. So we got
Okay,
them
there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got to talk to him a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
Having some beers on his balcony.
Nice.
Yeah.
Having some... You went to Jill's house to have some beers on...
No, he's in Ontario. I can't... It cross a border illegal.
Oh, you were online, but he was on his balcony having beers.
Yeah. The camera I set up on his balcony.
Okay, gotcha.
Humarius, if you're still there, timeout Ghostface for 24 hours.
What?
He's our main tank, so
okay.
he's a bitch. I just want him timed out.
Is he even in chat right now?
Nope.
Okay, no, just putting him on live.
Humarius once was a mod for Ninja before Ninja was popular.
Right,
So
yeah,
we have
yeah.
shared mods with Ninja because we're that popular.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's true.
Sweet,
That's true,
dude.
yeah. Terry, I am wearing a belt. It does not match the drapes, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
Nice.
I can't grope you.
We're all drinking.
Radiation.
He's protecting himself. I'm not wearing a belt, no, because wearing 32s, they fit me nice.
I'm fat as fuck. Don't need belt.
I feel snug and comfortable with the belt. The pants fit, but I like the belt.
Yeah.
What can I say?
The belt just hangs loosely on top of the loops.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just over top of them.
Well, I mean, the loops hold up the belt, right?
Do they?
Oh, which? Oh, not this again.
Not this again. We got another All My Guts here.
Buddy.
Says, listening to the Snake episode. Snake, the game, not Metal Gear, I'm guessing.
That was a fun one.
That was a lot of
dude,
fun.
that was great.
Listening to the Snake episode, and I had to correct Ethan and give an additional fun fact. Harold Bluetooth was a king of Denmark, not Sweden. My bad. Also,
Okay.
did you know... I think this is still when we drank on the episodes, when we did
I don't
Snake.
know.
So
Yeah, because we don't do that now.
Yeah.
We cut back a lot on
Yes, we
episodes.
did, yeah.
And then we also... I feel like we all kind of commutatively kind of really stopped for like maybe 4 months, where we just like have a beer maybe.
Yeah.
And now I kind of feel like we're back to the sloppy old days.
Yeah,
but-
well, now that things are kind of like more back to normal, it's like more fun to drink, I guess, because like when the only option is just drinking at home alone.
It's also
We're just like on fucking Discord,
Exactly,
and you don't
yeah.
want to do it.
Ethan's birthday's like coming up real soon too, so it's
Yeah.
the only time we're gonna see him. So here we are.
You know what they say about my birthday? Never more than 364 days away. Except on
on
leap
your
years.
birthday.
Yeah, except currently, where it is, 8 days away?
Yeah. Well, it's less than.
Yeah.
That's what I said. So
Oh, never mind.
don't say except.
Except.
It's still true. It's just except on leap years. On leap years, sometimes it's 365 days away.
I know one girl who was born on February 29th.
How old is she?
I don't know what
Oh,
I don't know.
Pete kissed a 7-year-old.
Oh no! I didn't say I said I know her. Not,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know a girl means you probably kissed her.
Got me!
Okay, so we've gotten to his correction of me.
Okay.
His fun fact is a very fun fact. Did you know the Bluetooth symbol is actually Harold's initials in the runic alphabet?
What does it look like, the Bluetooth thing? Could you show me with your hands?
It's like a line up, and then
Yeah.
like picture a B,
Yeah.
but like pointy titties, and then the bottom of the B, the vertical line runs down a bit further, and maybe the bottom B actually runs out a bit too. That's how I remember it anyway.
All I'm seeing is titties now.
Yeah.
That's what I think of every time I think of Bluetooth.
You're lying down, and the girl is to your left. So her tits are sticking out this way, and her nips are perky. That's what the Bluetooth symbol looks like.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm lost.
Okay, you're a bird. There's a girl on the beach who has a bathing suit which sticks out both under her left arm and then back behind her left arm, and look, you're looking down at her boobies. That's the Bluetooth.
Because
thing.
you're a
What did
seagull.
what did the?
Or a tern, if that's what you want.
How did that guy get his signature on there though?
Oh, yeah.
It's runes, so he probably carved them.
Oh
Right.
Yeah, the king of Denmark was just like he went to war with Sweden and probably Russia just so he could get wireless communication one day.
Okay, here's another fun fact from All My Guts.
Another fun fact. Oh my guts. Episode of Blasphemous. Jamie, corn liqueur or liqueur is moonshine.
What is?
That's a fair point.
That's
a fair point.
I landed on that today doing the Who's Line.
Really?
I landed on that.
Well, we know who said it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I
Damn it! Oh my Guts, you ruined it.
It's not one of the questions, but while I was scrubbing, I was like, "Is there such thing as corn liquor?" And then Peter's like, "Yeah, there definitely is." Yeah. So okay.
All right, well, 1 point for him.
I mean-
he's in the lead now.
Yeah. Corn liquor is also ethanol, which people put in cars, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta get my fucking Volkswagen Beetle corn drunk before.
Yeah.
Hold on, gotta put some moonshine in my Passat.
Yes.
Catch up and chat. The wind's blowing 24 hours on the titties. I'd go to the
The wind. Okay, to catch up with chat, if the wind's blowing 24 hours, something to your titties is what you just said.
That's how I read it.
If the wind is blowing 25 kilometers an hour from the west and the nipples are already erect.
Yeah, I sped read. I took the
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah.
You're
That's what Twitch listeners like. That's what podcast listeners especially like.
You're doing the shorthand. Well, that's why we're still releasing a regular episode this week. Because Christ Almighty, if this was what you got on Wednesday, yeah.
Does that card take 120 for sure? Does?
Oh yeah, dude.
And Juicy, I'm against the internet, so I'll go to war with you, no problem.
This one is from our man named Tyler. And again, I don't know why I feel the urge to read the email.
Tyler is cool at myspace.com, baby.
Yeah. So he says, "Dear Lore Boys, I've been listening to you guys ever since the start of the pandemic. Cool. Good thing that happened, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
thank
it's
God.
been a
Yeah.
blessing for us, honestly.
I always listen to you guys when I walk. It's one of the best parts of my day. Aw.
Aww.
I just finished listening to every episode and I started to re-listen to some of them. Wow. Actually, my favorite part of any episode was the Plague Doctor in the joke SCP. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. Drink, yep.
SCP.
I want to thank you and curse you at the same time. Got me into Warhammer 40k and I love it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fair. You would want to curse me for that.
Can we say that out loud?
Warhammer? The WH word? Oh no, Daddy Games Workshop is coming for us.
But there's so much lore. Absolutely love the work, you guys, and keep up the good work. Sincerely, Tyler.
Thank you, Tyler.
I'm going to press the automated button that says thank you so much.
Hey.
You got a Google auto reply.
Yeah.
How many months later? 4 months later?
I'm hoping we get an auto reply from one of our auto replies. Is just like, thank you for reaching out, but blank has passed away from old age.
Oh,
Yeah, from old age. I was like, thank God you finished that
Yeah.
sentence. Like, I hope one of our listeners dies.
Yeah, less downloads. Oh, we did hit that 250,000 last week.
Yep. 250,000, guys. We did it last week.
Thank you so much.
Fragile asks if somebody will be tracking the instances of drinks, which is a fair question, I guess. We'll round it out at an even 12 for now.
I'm keeping all my cans underneath the table here, so I can tell you how many.
Mine are there,
How
too.
many total cans, or not just drinks? He's asking for the SCP game,
Oh, yeah.
so he knows how many to drink how many to slam when he gets home.
Pick up some more beer on your way home. You'll
Let's
need
say
it.
we'll say 5 starting now. Somebody please keep tabs for Terry, Bison, Juicy, bless you all. Handolo, you're all here. Please, somebody keep track for Friday.
Yeah, no, I think he's out, so he's chambering drinks to crush when he gets home.
That's what he's doing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what he's doing. That's what I said.
I see.
Are you
Sorry.
like audio dyslexic too?
I
or-
can't. Yeah, I've gone both blind and deaf.
The best Lord Boys Prime offer has always
Audio
has-
dyslexics.
has always and always will be the offer to come over and drink Drano with us. I'm guessing that's the
So
Witcher.
today, honestly I took a nap, but I wanted to do another game on top of the normal Who Said It. But it's just a list of all the different like primes that we've all.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can match it to whatever episode.
Oh, fuck.
5 now. Let's start the count at 5. I handle it. It feels like 20, but that's because we were drinking before we started.
Sure were.
And yeah, I do love the idea of having you guys come over to drink Drano with us. I gotta say.
That's a real Jonestown thing there. if you guys can get us some property in the jungle or whatever, then we could do Lore Town.
Okay, we got Aaron Towler, who that sounds like a made-up name. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Aaron Towler.
It's pretty good.
Doesn't sound real to me. His email involves a combination of Towler Aaron in that order instead of the other.
You shouldn't say that. Sorry. I had a funny joke with someone's email. I left it out.
I mean, that's not the whole thing. You can try and guess the rest of it to try and get in touch with this person. I guess.
Is it 69,420?
Aaron Towler says 69420. Got a high five. Aaron says, "Hi lads. Hope you are well. I've never been able to get into podcasts or lore videos, but ever since finding the Lore Boys, I haven't been able to stop listening. You're all just funny AF. Don't know what that means. I assume it's church friendly, and are able to create an atmosphere which really pulls me in, and helps paint a picture on the lore. I also want to thank yous for making my night shifts 100 times better. 100 times. That's good. That's good.
Is
That's pretty
AF
good.
after Freist? Or no?
Yeah. It's
After-
a calendar thing.
Yeah.
But it's like a foreign calendar. You know, we use a Gregorian calendar.
Yeah.
It's like the lunar calendar is 0 AF.
Isn't it supposed to be like when you're not in Lent because it's after Friday, but like after Good Friday, little G, you know?
Yes, yeah.
Little jeans?
Little G.
little jeans.
Yeah.
I love little jeans.
We're all wearing little jeans.
Making my night shifts 100 times better. I'll just be at work laughing to your jokes, and I look like a freak to people who don't know I'm listening. Anyway, I'll wrap this up. Thanks for all the entertainment throughout this shitty year, and I'll definitely be around for the long run as you keep creating fun and interesting content. By the way, I need some Warhammer, Ethan. Don't disappoint me. I mean, you sent this March 29th. I feel like I've done a couple Warhammer episodes since then. Yeah, I mean, I do remember when I first got into...
After fentanyl.
You're funny, but only after.
Only after
Yeah.
Fandom. I do remember when I first got into podcasts. It was when I started working at Keywords in player support, the department that Jamie works at. He got me a job. And I remember I started listening to the Adventure Zone, which is a D&D real play podcast with the McElroy brothers.
into it too, yeah.
And I just remember I was just laughing at my desk, and one day this guy next to me, and it's like a gaming company, it's pretty nerdy, and you remember Anthony, I don't remember what his last name was anyway, but he just
Flexing everybody tonight.
yeah, he turns to me. Yeah, here's a name.
Yeah.
go out and find him.
Kill him.
Yeah. Go out and stalk him. He used to know us, I guess. No, I just remember he turned to me one day and he's just like, "Man, I gotta ask, what are you listening to that's so funny?" I was like, "It's a D&D podcast." And he was just like, "Oh, okay," and just didn't ask any follow-up questions to it.
Well, that worked.
But
Got rid of him.
he was a really nice guy. He was, of everybody there, he was like one of my favorite people.
He sat next to me for a long time.
Yeah.
And my jaw would crack when I'd eat my morning bagel, and he would point it out often. So I didn't like that part of him, but other than that...
Hey, Crack Jaw! What's going on, Crack Jaw? Hey, everyone, get a little Crack Jaw over here. Just chilling around the what is it called? Watering tank?
The water cooler.
Water cooler, that's it.
The watering tank?
Yeah, I'm having a stroke.
Okay, yeah, we're just rotating our rotating our
The
brain
big
death.
old water bottle there.
Big old water bottle with 2 little spigots.
What? The bottle's upside down. How do they keep the water inside of it?
I don't know. Gravity?
Gravity keeps it in. They got some guy's balls in
Yeah.
there.
guy-
Must be magnets.
This guy can't even handle boiled dough.
Whatever, God. What, John's too weak for boiled dough, bro?
The watering trough.
I'm not
That'd be long sideways one.
I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this on the podcast, but I did take off my own braces.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I found that out today. What the fuck?
Really? Oh.
Yeah. So
I remember when he was, you're at Bishop's, right?
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
story
you
with
just
them.
messaged me like, "Dude, I took off my braces." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I moved out of my parents prematurely, so I had braces on my face, but not the money to get them removed. Right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
at one point they
no longer had daddy's orthodontist coverage.
Yeah. So at one point, one of the pieces broke and it was digging into my gum, so it became like, I gotta handle this.
and I realized that I could pop them off one at a time by using a fork.
Okay, they've been on there for like 6 years at this
Oh
point.
yeah, they're
done.
too long.
Or just like they were overdone for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
and like
yeah.
for sure the cement was just
in my
starting to like
okay,
undo
yeah.
It
itself.
was in my second year, so it was 3 years without.
So you
before my
could pop the
husband.
base off
Yeah,
your enamel?
like a lever, you know, like you'd stick it.
I
under and go,
understand.
"Ka."
I understand simple machines.
Yeah, exactly.
I drank like a fifth of whiskey and just got it done one night. The worst part is on the back teeth they use like to lever like the whole brace. They have like these things that wrap around the whole tooth, right? And I
Oh,
could-
like a lasso?
yeah. But it's
Well,
like
that's you walk into a dentist, obviously wearing a cowboy hat,
Yeah.
chaps, and spurs, and he's got just this metal wire tied into a lasso, and he's whipping it around. And
Well, hey
toss-
there, partner. Let's fix that gummed up maw of yours.
so the worst part though is like when you push, it's like it wraps around the whole tooth, and it's like a sheet of metal. And whenever you press up on one side, it would dig down on the other. So it would like. I had to work my way up, and I was bleeding like fucking crazy. But
Jesus,
I got
You
I got
are-
I got
You're
them
a man.
all.
I gotta say,
Yeah,
you're
that's
a
it.
goddamn man.
I got them all off. My friend.
Yeah, no kidding. I never would have fucking lasso, not lasso.
It's lasso, yeah.
Fuck you.
I don't know who said what. I'm a cowboy. I grew up
My
on a
teeth
farm.
are straight though.
I'm a farmer.
My teeth are straight, but they have a few quirks, like they crack when bagels are involved, and my front teeth don't.
Yeah.
I mean, my jaw cracks when I open my jaw too wide. Too.
Okay.
It's just like it's a genetic.
What kind
thing.
of
Yeah.
like? Are you getting like the St. Viator ones and not cutting them because it's still thick? Because
No, it's just a 2-month-old bagel.
oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
I buy them at a discount. Yeah.
You got teeth in there. Let's fix that. Cowboy dentist.
Yeah. I would.
Pulls out a 6-shooter.
Yeah. I just,
It's hot, dude.
Yeah.
Get your 6 last teeth.
like every single dentist tool has like the chamber that spins on it,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
filled up the hooks.
the scalpel.
Yeah, just like loading in floss, just like, yeah, that's a real mess in there. We'll clear that right.
This is big Charlie Day energy. I assume you mean Charlie Kelly. Charlie Kelly energy coming from an actual Philly dirtbag, which is like, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I can see Charlie having taken off his own braces.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But,
I mean, I just went to my dentist, and it was just, now I'm just imagining if she, like, showed up, all she had was just a gun on her hip and dynamite, and was just like, let's clean them pearly whites.
It honestly wasn't bad. It was like relieving when I got it off. I still had the cement though. I couldn't fully get the cement off, so I did go see a dentist
Did
later.
you use a different utensil for that?
No.
Now that's the job of a spoon.
That's
let me tell
what you use the grapefruit one that has, like, the serrated edge.
you.
That gets the brace of cement off.
There was one brace that I could never get off on the bottom, and then also I had the cement, so I did a few months later go to the dentist and get it all fucking
Did that guy call the police?
No, he was
This is self-abuse? I don't know.
I was about to graduate, and I still had 80% discount on dentist stuff.
From
So-
school.
Dope,
Yeah,
yeah.
from school.
I love that when you first took them off, you had 80% discount. Oh, I guess that's orthodontist, which probably isn't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not quite the same. But anyways, like, he was happy because I was paying 20%, so he could bill me for 4 things,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then I only pay 20%. So
Yeah.
he's like, whatever you need, I'll take it off.
I have like insurance and prescription
Yeah.
insurance at work now, and like
Me too.
I get like private clinic with like online telehealth or whatever, and I gotta say, people have never been so happy to help me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they're just like, yeah, absolutely, let's do it all, and I'm just like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Like
Yeah.
70%, I'll pay 30, no problem. Give me
Yeah.
the works. Like,
Shall we move on from
Yeah,
Jamie's
yeah.
teeth?
That's honestly one of my best stories.
that's a great story. That's a great story.
That's all. That's that entire era of like Swamp House is just fucking
Oh my
It was
god.
the year before Swamp House.
unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, year before Swamp
My
House.
God.
I was living up the hill.
That
living
you
with
should
Sully,
just
right?
do an
Yeah.
episode on Swamp House.
Oh god.
Swamp House lore win.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah.
I'll save. I gotta save some stories, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So this one's actually on Twitter, which you guys can do. I check the notifications. We don't tweet or really use that at all, but this is a message from Twitter from Noble. I will not give you their handle. Just wanted to say I just discovered the podcast recently and have been loving listening to it. Reminds me of hanging out with friends and just shooting the shit about video games,
Oh yeah.
theories, and lore. Keep up the great work.
No.
This was sent in April. I'll have you know we have not kept up the good work since then.
No.
So
It's all downhill.
yeah, exactly. So
I wish I had the choice for private healthcare. It's not private healthcare. I have insurance through work, which are like we pay for dental in Canada. We pay for dental. We pay for orthodontics.
glasses.
We pay for glasses, so I have like optometrist care. We pay for prescription, so I have prescription care, and it's just because I'm a mid-level manager at my company, basically.
Yeah.
I just got a family doctor because I moved to a province that has that kind of thing.
I have a family doctor.
Yeah, but your grandfather, you had one since you were a kid.
I was lucky. It was one of my sister's clients when she was a personal trainer. It's a lady who used to go to the gym.
Yeah. I mean, I got the same
Otherwise,
thing.
it's fucking impossible because I know friends of mine were just like, "Oh yeah, I'm on a list. I have to wait 800 months."
Yeah. So that's to get like a family doctor for like checkups and stuff, or you go to emergency or like a clinic and you wait 6 hours.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If it's not an emergency and you go to emergency, you're waiting all day.
My mom recently waited 22 hours. She has a kidney stone.
Ariane went, she had a bladder, my wife went, she had a bladder infection, and she waited 9 hours, I think.
In Ontario.
Kidney stones are easy. You just need a fork.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, yeah.
You know the thing about kidney stones? They're just like braces.
Yes. I'll give you my mom's number. You can reach out to her.
Okay, we'll do.
Stella, you got a fork? She's like, who is this?
So this email's titled "Very Upset."
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's from our man named Andrew here, and Andrew says, "Hello, lore boys," with a Z on the end. So kind
Cool.
Of like
Oh, that's hip.
Yeah.
That's hip and fun. I don't know if anyone's ever done that before.
Probably not.
comma a real text in here. Y'all is spelled with an apostrophe after the Y. Love
I
the
would've spelled
podcast. Some standouts are Gex, Dante's Inferno, and League of Legends. So
We did League? Oh, right.
I think I did.
you did League.
Oh, I did.
The
Yeah, we
Yordle.
did. Yeah, we did. Talked about Yordles. We talked about Anivia creating snow with Orn and everything.
Right.
I do remember this.
Yeah, okay.
He named one of each of ours, so he
He knows how to pander to his base.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
politician.
Yeah. He's a real Texan.
Have a question though? How can you have such, let me put it in a nice way, different takes? Dark Souls 3 being overpraised, same with Bioshock Infinite.
I don't know who said Dark
Who
Souls.
the fuck said that?
Because it's my favorite Dark Souls
That's
game.
also my favorite Dark Souls game.
Jamie.
Ethan and I hate 2.
Yeah, 2 sucks.
Yeah.
2 sucks ass.
Well, he says that it is being overpraised.
Oh, so maybe he's saying like it's overpraised. You guys are wrong about.
Yeah.
Maybe our different opinions to his.
You guys have different takes, yeah, and you're overpraising Dark Souls 3 and Bioshock Infinite. I like Bioshock Infinite.
I like
That's
Infinite
very
too.
good.
I like Infinite.
Yeah. However, no matter the outlandishness of your views and opinions, all right, brother.
nice Texas accent.
Yeah.
We'll continue to enjoy episode after episode. And lore suggestions: World of Horror, a beautiful game with an art style from Junji Ito, and The Binding of
Name
Isaac.
sounds familiar.
Binding of Isaac comes up a lot.
I'm gonna guess that Junji Ito sounds familiar because fucking Saucy has brought it up in our Discord at some point.
Okay, yeah.
I will play The Binding of Isaac when the Steam Deck comes out because I'm gonna buy a Steam Deck and I want
buy a Steam
to.
Deck.
I want to play it like on the go because it looks like really good for that.
Yeah.
And on the Switch, it's like $80 fucking. But
Oh.
yeah,
Nice.
Ugh.
It's like $30 on Steam.
yeah. It,
Fuck.
it was $15 on Steam for like a sale too.
There you go.
I'm gonna buy a Steam Deck and all the games on the go that I have been buying on Switch. I'm just gonna buy it on Steam Deck and then go for just Nintendo IPs on Switch.
You can play everything on your Steam Deck, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
except for Nintendo
it
games.
does seem fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I
except for Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Those don't work on the computer.
I just bought a Switch, and it was a week after the Steam Deck was announced. And I remember being like, "Oh, shouldn't I?" And I'm like, the only reason I want to Switch is not to play mobile. I want to play Zelda, I want to play Mario, and my wife wants to play Animal Crossing. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yo, Nap, Karen, Nap, appreciate the doggo cam. I'm glad you do.
Oh,
I
Karen.
appreciate that Nap Karen Nap is appreciating the doggo cam, which is capturing a napping dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nap doggo nap.
And this dog is the happiest when there's a bunch of people yelling in a mic around her. She just goes.
She's out.
Sleep.
Yeah. It's
She's-
meditative.
She grew up in Swamp House, so she's used to parties.
Yeah.
And sleeping too. Wait, is what a 2-in-1? Juicy? Juicy is Fitty, right?
Yeah.
Or is it K? Fitty. I'm just gonna call you Fitty now.
Was
So
that
that's
two in
how I
one?
Nap doggo nap.
Aw.
Yeah, so what else he says? You got a fan. Binding of Isaac, which just got a fan-made mod officially into the game. So
Are
that's
we in
cool.
it?
Not that I
There
know
was
of.
a huge Binding of Isaac update in
April.
In April, there you go.
Well, he wrote it in April, so I'm guessing April.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it could have been actually. Yeah.
We're catching up.
The tablet is.
It's a Chromebook. It's like a Google Chromebook. I can show it off. All right. Well,
Yeah.
you finished reading your email.
Good luck to y'all with the apostrophe between the Y and the ALL. Stay safe.
That's the only way
Thank
I've
you.
ever spelled y'all, for the record.
I'm gonna say thanks for the feedback.
I love everybody getting all these auto
I'll start
replies.
sending them too.
So yeah, it goes like this, and it's like that.
Yeah.
I have some good stickers. So I have extra fabulous comics. I have Goku fucking Spider-Man. Oh no, Disney's gonna come for us.
Oh god damn it!
showed
Not again.
Spider-Man. Oh, damn.
I didn't even show Spider-Man on the T-shirt.
It's like, yeah, we own the rights to Goku fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna take that down.
Um,
We own that scene.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sure a lot of people know Extra Fabulous's comics, even if you haven't seen them directly. My Discord profile pic is
Yes.
one of his comics, where it's a guy like, finally, I can put my feet up, and then his feet are just straight up in the air. Very good. I'm subscribed to him on Patreon. We were subscribed to him on Patreon for a while because I accidentally subscribed to him for like a year and a half
Quite a
using
while.
the Lore Boys Patreon. Apparently,
you did embezzle some of our money by accident, but it's okay.
Yeah.
As treasurer, I probably should have been paying some fucking attention.
Not my job.
It's equal guilt. Every time we would get the receipt and the cash out on Patreon, it was just like $10 for other creators. I was like, that's an odd thing to call a fee. And I would just blow past it.
Beautiful. I will say too, I have like a box full of stickers of his.
Yeah.
That every time somebody comes over, I'm supposed to give them, like I'm supposed to offer them stickers, and you guys came over, and I was like, I'm definitely going to offer them some, because some of them are legally theirs already, and completely forgot the one time that you guys came over to my house, so.
Oh my god.
So next time you guys come over, if you can remember.
Do you still need
there's
a
stickers
Dell
for you.
monitor? This is not show stuff, but I have a Dell monitor for you if you need one.
I mean, yeah, I'll maybe take it.
Okay.
I think I'll probably end up sleeping here.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe I'll stay sober enough to drive home, but
I
we're not on track for that.
don't think that's gonna
Yeah.
happen at all.
Okay, I will give you guys
Yeah.
2 guesses who my email is from.
Wait, I have one blanket, but you two guys are both staying
I can
over.
fucking walk
So,
home.
no, you guys gotta...
Well,
together.
we'll spoon. We'll spoon.
Yeah,
I mean, if you want to.
That's the only way I know how to do up Pete's pants is from behind.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't want anybody to know what we've been doing, so he's got to do them up before I get out of bed.
Exactly.
And I, little spoon.
Well, it's always a little spoon.
Always
Yeah.
little spoon.
Always a little
Yeah.
spoon. I'm always a little spoon, except when it comes to Pete.
Yep.
He's a special boy.
Yeah.
Boy pile, only way to end a night with the homies. Exactly.
Yeah, dude. And hashtag boy pile is not rainbow in text, so
Yeah, come
don't
on.
worry about it. Just like kissing the homies goodnight.
Yeah. The only thing, okay, it's not gay to kiss the homies goodnight. It's gay to not kiss the homies goodnight.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
You know what I'm saying?
bullshit.
Yeah, baloney.
Always. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to guess who this is from?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Go ahead. That's just go ahead. It's all my guts.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
This one, not all my guts here. All my guts back at it again. which
Yes, you
feels
are.
good.
Yeah.
He's keeping the mailbag alive. We just like watched them come in, and we were like, we got enough. Didn't vet how many unique emails
No,
came
we
in.
did not. All I ever did was mark them as red and star them so we could organize it for later. That was it, because I didn't like having like 17 notifications on my phone.
We're like 99 subs from hiring a community manager, guys. So
Yeah,
those
let's
subs
keep
in.
going, guys. One of you. PD
Okay.
Teaspoon. Yeah, they do call me that.
Pete is the
Yeah.
littlest spoon. Call
Yeah.
him PDT spoon.
Yeah.
Jamie is the biggest spoon for sure.
I'm a bear.
Our pants don't match our position in the spoon order.
Ethan's a bit taller, but I still smother him.
Yeah, I get low. I get low.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Bison does need a new job, and we need 99 subs to get Bison a job. Come on, boys.
99 subs to get Bison a job. We'll pay you an exposure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
all my guts back at it again. Professor X wearing a wig and seducing a boy is catfishing on a whole other level. God, I wish I could remember what the fuck we
Wait, say
talked
that
about.
one
something.
more time?
Professor X from the X-Men
Right. Wearing a wig.
wearing a wig and seducing a boy is catfishing on a whole other level.
I remember that bit.
What the
I mean,
fuck?
if anyone else would, it would be you.
Yeah.
What the fuck were we talking about?
It was a bald guy for sure, and we were like, oh, it kind of looks like... Oh, man. Darnell, are you in the chat? Tell us what that was.
Yeah, Darnell, please.
Yeah, why is he missing this one?
Please.
What the fuck?
A whole Guts mailbag, yeah. When we do the Berserk episode, maybe we could do a Guts mailbag. Huh?
Hey.
Hey,
I feel like that was
see,
back
I know
in
some
the-
anime.
I like
was
that show
in
a lot.
person. It It was in person, that joke, so it was like a long time ago. But
Was it?
I remember your apartment with that joke.
That was like we were just hanging out at my place, no mics on,
Yeah.
and all my guts knows about it.
What if, like, Professor X had a wig on and he, like, seduced a boy, and like, some guy heard about this? Seducing a boy?
Hey, did you hear? Ethan says, what if Professor X had a wig on and seduced a boy?
Yeah, pass it on. But what the... Because we've never done X-Men. We did Doom Patrol, which is kind of like X-Men. But...
That's
Was
good.
it in that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to drive me nuts if we just move on.
Alright,
from
cool,
it.
never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, he also says, also, Lore Boys canon, Jamie neglects his pet YouTuber is how Keemstar happens. Which it feels like a joke we might have made at some point. That's very on point.
Neglect my pet YouTuber?
Yeah, is how Keemstar happens. We must have compared you to Keemstar at some point? I don't know.
There is... I remember, like...
Oh, no, okay, that is a joke we made, because he says, I laughed so hard at work, I drew attention from half my coworkers. So I was like, that does... See, that part sounded familiar to me.
Yeah, targeting me sounds totally familiar.
I mean, yeah. You guys don't get it, the boy also has powers.
Okay.
Okay.
Which, the powers to be seduced by Professor X in a wig? He ends with, keep up the good work.
Send him an auto-reply.
As we said, oh, sorry. I don't get any auto-reply options.
What the fuck?
Do you have to hit reply? No auto-reply option. Sorry, all my guts.
Screw it.
Maybe he's emailed us too many times without us responding, and Google's just like, well, they don't want
Maybe
to
he
respond to
blocked
this.
us.
Okay, Peter, you get subscription podcast and you from Acast Customer Success.
Oh, dope. Hi, Ethan. What a week in podcasting. Fire emoji.
Fire emoji.
Many of our partners... Why is this still here?
I don't know.
It's
You
just-
started.
Yeah. Many of our partners have been announcing exciting new products and services, which we think proves something. Podcasting is hotter than ever. Oh,
That's the fire emoji. There you go. There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what they call in the podcast biz a callback.
Yeah, this bot knows what's up. A big area of growth in our industry is in subscription and membership-led models, which allow podcasters to earn revenue.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just X us out of this one. Yeah.
Well, I got whoop.
Maybe I fat fingered it trying to unstar the last one.
Yeah,
like you fat fingered that one.
Seems like
Should we wait for Jamie? Should we just vamp till he gets back?
Yeah. Hey, Jamie, do you care about Digiorno Pizza?
Yeah, the subject is just Digiorno Pizza. So we did talk about Delicio or Digiorno, and if it's an American-Canadian thing, so I hope this guy brings it to rest.
So
Digiorno is American, Delicio is Canadian.
I have Delicio pizzas in my fridge, so I can confirm, and I think this is what I said when we talked about it on
Whoa,
the episode,
fuck.
is that... I'm trying to save space in your recycling, that's all. No, I dropped it and caught it on my thigh. I can confirm that Delicio is available in Canada, but I cannot confirm that Digiorno is not available in
I've
Canada.
never had a Digiorno in Canada, but I have seen Digiorno on American TV.
have you ever read Journal de Montréal?
No.
No,
That's
that's
a French
for,
newspaper.
That's commie bullshit.
It's for separatists. It's for separatists. Oh my god. All right, Robbie Foster. See, I get auto replies for him.
Maybe
Robbie's getting one.
Robbie's getting auto.
Yeah.
Robbie's getting an auto reply.
Hi,
I love
Rob.
all the people who aren't watching the Twitch stream who are going to get these auto replies.
Yeah.
Does not know what the fuck's going on. Maybe some people stop listening to the show and are just going to get an auto reply and just be like, "Yeah, that's why I stopped fucking listening."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna look like we just like hired one guy from the Philippines to send like the
Why hire one guy from the Philippines when we can pay Bison an exposure?
Yes, it's even cheaper actually.
I hope you give more customization than thanks for the feedback! Exclamation point! Yeah.
Well, because of the conversion, exposure in the Filipino currency is actually worth less than exposure here. It's
yeah,
1/100th of an exposure.
Bison, how fast can you get to Manila?
I work in customer support. I work with a lot of people in Manila who are wonderful, wonderful people.
We are not paying you for your plane ticket, Bison.
Yeah.
So I know you just lost your job, but you got to get a plane ticket to Manila. Okay, Juicy or Fitty says, where does vamp come from? When you vamp, are you eating up time like a time vampire? I'm gonna Google that. Don't worry about it. Well,
Don't-
Pete reads this email.
Yeah.
So wait, one thing from Terry. Peter's Silent Hill episode always gets me. I personally prefer when you guys just ignore the point of the episode and bully the listener.
I mean,
that's kind of the point of the mailbag sometimes. All right, are we ready for email? Email Master of the Universe?
I'm ready. Go.
All right. Hi, Lore Boys. In a recent episode, you talked about Digiorno Pizza, and you thought it was a craft product. So this is one of those fake things. Let's see.
It's Dr. Ecker, no?
Yeah. I actually work at Kraft, and sadly, it is not our product.
Okay,
But
well, Finny, you have to wait. I'm Googling this.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
But ironically, I have a buddy who works at Schwann's. Used to be a food truck that delivers frozen food to houses, in brackets. And they actually make Digiorno. I don't know if it's interesting at all, but I figured I'd give you boys some pizza lore. Also, I've listened to almost every episode and find it funny that Big stumbled... Jesus Christ, that's not my dyslexia this time. And find it funny that Big stumbled onto Lore Boys by looking for more Destiny lore. Jesus. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, you gotta get them while they're young, Jamie. An episode like 25.
Okay, DiGiorno and Delissio are a co-owned brand of frozen pizzas sold in the United States and Canada. Owner, Nestle.
What?
Oh.
Previous owners, Kraft Foods Inc.
Okay.
They used to be owned by Kraft. They're no longer owned by Kraft.
Now they're owned by the evil water thieves.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't
They used to be owned by the evil peanut butter thieves.
Yeah. I can't believe, like, slave children in fucking Cambodia cut up the tomatoes on those pizzas for me.
Oh, man. It's so much more
Oh,
convenient.
God, no.
It's so much more convenient than delivery, though, let's be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause you have to pay that guy. And that sucks. When he shows up. Where is he, dude? Ironically, not a hit with 2/3 of the Lore Boys, but I love the show. Thanks, guys. Yeti. So does he get... Thanks, I'll check it out. Very cool. Thanks for the tip. He gets a out of context. Thanks, I'll check it out.
So, Turd Tamer,
Boom.
you wrote Nestle crying emoji. Please do not produce more water for that company.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you write Nestle beside something that you make,
Yeah.
that means that Nestle owns it.
They're
If you
well,
write the name of any company next to something, it means
Yeah.
that company owns it.
they're gonna do a DMCA on his tiers.
Okay, before you jump in,
Yep.
I've been desperately trying to find where vamp comes from.
Yeah.
This might be something that we made up in a fever dream, a collective fever dream at some point.
I don't know what that is.
I can't find any reference to, like, in comedy when you vamp, which just means fill time.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of different ones. So we'll start with the Merriam-Webster definitions. Vamp. A woman who uses her charm or wiles to seduce and exploit men.
Nice.
Which I guess we're using our wiles to seduce and exploit you guys for more time.
Okay.
Do we have the men-women breakdown in our analytics?
It's one to the rest.
Yeah.
So, what I think.
Crystal. Karen's here. That's 2.
That's
That's
two.
at least 2.
That's two.
Cool. That's good. I don't know how
I
many
love that
people
we're
are on
just
the server.
I love that we're just on Twitch assuming the genders of our listeners.
I know Karen personally.
Okay.
There
Vamp,
we go.
the part of a shoe upper or boot upper, covering especially the forepart of the foot, and sometimes also extending forward over the toe or backward to the back seam of the upper. None of that made any sense to me.
What?
Okay, one more time. You're going to demonstrate, you're going to real-time track on your shoe where I'm talking about. The part of a shoe upper or a boot upper. So, like, we're already lost because I don't know
what the upper is.
is.
Is that like the...
It's above the lower.
Fair.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing a handstand. Covering especially the forepart of the foot. So I'm going to guess that this is the upper.
The forepart, yeah.
And sometimes also extending forward over the toe or backward to the back seam of the upper.
Oh, wait.
Don't act like this just suddenly clicked for you.
Yeah, because you know,
I
like,
have to say, I'm like so uninterested in this.
some nice shoes do have that like kind of shell cap that goes over the front. Like a dress shoe has like the...
Okay, yeah.
So, see, I'm not so fucking crazy.
The problem is we're working with sneakers. That's the real problem.
I got boots over there, like, if you really...
Vamp can also mean to provide a shoe with a new vamp.
Yo, Lorecraft, what up,
Lorecraft.
dude?
This is your cousin,
31,
right?
yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn, we're not doing lore. We're not doing lore.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
everybody.
you.
How's it going?
Thank
We're
you,
doing
Dave.
the lore of the word vamp right now because
Yeah.
we can't figure out what it means.
Whoa.
We're also getting blasted drunk.
Oh yeah.
We got some Dave Pogs over there. That's hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
Oh,
Vamp, short for vampire. A slang term for a volunteer firefighter. The upper part of a shoe, a repeating musical figure or accompaniment.
Okay, I'm gonna take charge here, and we're gonna move on to the next.
There's a
meal.
big disambiguation. So, vesicle associated membrane protein.
Vamp. We're doing it right now. Okay, you know what it is too.
You know what it is. Okay, we didn't just make this up. Somebody asked us where it comes from,
Yeah.
and I googled it, and it's nowhere on the internet where it comes from.
Yeah.
Gee, you gotta get more Sprites in the cooler? Yeah. Make sure,
Alright.
just bag them quick. Bag them quick. What country? I don't know, Dinar, dude. What country are you from? Or what country does Vamp come from? Let's,
I don't know. But next up, we got Caleb, who's in the chat right now. And
oh, Caleb, your boy Bison.
yeah, Bison's here. So he says, greetings from New England's forgotten stepchild. Hey boys, just writing in to remind you of how much I enjoy the show. I love that even if I don't know or care that much about one of the topics, I still enjoy listening to the episode and learning alongside you guys. Question for y'all, and he spelled it correctly compared to the Texans email earlier, with the apostrophe before the A after the Y.
If y'all is an Oreo, Y is chocolate, the apostrophe is icing, and all is chocolate.
Yeah, I prefer the Y and the all of the Oreo. I'm not a big fan of the cream.
Apostrophe is the cream of the language, as we've always said. Question for y'all.
I've got one in my name.
Is there a show idea that any of you have wanted to do but just haven't out of concern that the audience wouldn't be interested? Mind sharing the idea would help gauge interest. Keep up the sweet, sweet lore, and Jamie, please do not crack beers on the table, dude. The mic's there.
Oh, sorry.
Keep up the sweet, sweet lore, and Jamie, please keep that SCP content coming. So,
Drink.
SCP,
That's sick for
goddamn.
SCP.
Oh yeah, so everybody knew we drink for SCP. I didn't want to cut you off, but your cousin says that he thinks it comes from the musical accompaniment. So we got there, Jamie.
We vamp between stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Lore cousins, also real cousins.
Yeah.
Dinar dude, yes, we are from Canada.
Or Canada.
Thank you for that, Fitty. We do have a Discord. There's probably a link on our Twitch page. Lord only knows. If not,
I think so.
I don't know. You'll find it.
Yep. So, Connecticut, Caleb signs off, your favorite Connecticut prime boy.
Oh, it's Bison.
Yeah.
So,
Did he say that Connecticut is part of New England? Does this motherfucker just say that Connecticut is part of New England?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's right on the coast there.
I have no idea, but I've had just enough beers to take offense to that.
Whenever I talked to him on Discord, I googled Connecticut and looked at pictures of it because I had no idea what Connecticut was or where it was. So, yeah.
I had no idea what it was.
I really thought it was on like the Great Lakes, kind of in that Chicago area,
Okay.
like Illinois.
It
Okay,
is.
there we go.
It is.
Yeah.
There's like 50 of your states, dude. You can't even name 10 Canadian provinces.
Oh, did you? Your cousin tried to link to our stuff,
Did the link get fucked up?
but it auto-modded. Don't worry. We're working on it.
Thank you.
We're working on it.
So the question for us was, have we had any other show ideas? I remember early on we talked about like a gaming news show or something like that. But then that completely fell through.
Yeah.
That was my first idea. Was like we'll do when I first went to you, Jamie, or was talking to you on Teams, I was like, I don't know what I want to do a podcast because again, I was sitting at keywords in player support all day. I was like listening to podcasts. I was like, I can fucking do this. Turns out I can't do it very well, but I was kicking around a couple ideas, and one of them was like, oh, game news show, more like lame news show.
Got him.
I mean, you did got him. I was gonna approve your comment, but gonna have to deny it now, even though you were just posting a link to our own socials. I'm gonna have to hit you with the I don't know how to do this on mobile. I'm hopeless. You know what? I could probably paste a link as a mod, right? We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
But I will say to Bison's question, one that comes up a lot is Dune, which Oakcrest has requested recently.
Yeah.
Dutch Peter, Saucy, they've all asked for it.
But I think what he means that just works.
Yeah, not so much that I fear that people wouldn't like it. I fear that I'd be spoiling it for people, which is kind of, I guess, close enough. But I definitely never been like, people won't like this. There's been times which came up, God damn, dude, wow, that's never happened before. I am so glad that Terry, Saucy, Saucy.
How do you like me now?
God damn.
It has happened before because Lorecraft has done that for us before, and he's the only person to popped off like this. So,
I'm just super happy that Bison, Saucy, and Terry all got one. I'm sorry for the other people. I mean, you know, you guys are long time fans.
Hey.
Make sure to check out Lorecraft, guys. He does lore content like us. Jamie's a strange cousin. I'm gonna say that's a bit of lore I'm injecting into their relationship. I don't really know.
So Dave and I, we haven't been like that close growing up. We saw each other when we were much younger, but it turns out that we both went on our own paths. I started Lore Boys with these boys, and he started Lorecraft completely independently, and we started talking, and it turns out that we just went on the same path, like lore runs in the blood. Check out his Twitch. Twitch is his main thing. He does a bunch of cool world building stuff. He plays a bunch of cool games. If you like us, I think you'll like him. And you can see some other members of my family.
Yeah, we started doing a lore podcast, and then, like, what, a year and a half in, Jamie's like, found out my cousin does a lore show as well. That's the Discord.
Hey, there we go. There's the Discord.
Right now. Oh, Saucy Sorcerer is your wife. Oh, I thought it was. We have a Saucy in our Discord who we've already read an email from. So yeah, we're doing a mailbag episode right now. We hit 250,000 downloads, which feels like a lot. But also we've been getting a lot of emails and we're way behind on them, and so we've been reading them and then hitting the Google auto reply for everybody who's just here.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to send will do because Caleb, that one doesn't apply to what you asked.
Well, no, because this is funny because I've talked to him about this before and wanted to save it for the show. The one thing that I'll never cover is The Division.
Right.
Because I fucking love those games. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in The Division.
Yeah.
I never talk about it because it's boring and stupid. And it's just like, yep, no, that's my little private thing with my buddies in Toronto is we play The Division together and
yeah.
and
I
that's
also
it.
thought about like something that I never did, but I thought about doing like another podcast under the Lore Boys umbrella of either SCP or World of Warcraft, like something I'm really interested in. But the thing that keeps me accountable, like I won't do anything by myself. I need two other people.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
keep me
Yeah,
accountable,
well,
so-
We've all said this a lot of times
Yeah.
where if we didn't have each other to be accountable for, because we all do the episodes. I don't know why you say that.
or more fun. Yeah. No, all three of us. It's three men rub-a-dub-dub in the tub
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
It saves water.
I have heard of RimWorld. I've heard good things about RimWorld.
There was just a new update that went out like last month for RimWorld.
Religion or
It's
some
cool.
shit?
Yeah.
Oh no, where will you find another SPC lover? Great question.
SPCA is where you can get a kitten.
It's the student price card also.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay.
10% off at A&W.
So I have read emails from two people so far. All My Guts and Jessit, and we got another Jessit here.
God damn it!
No. Thank you for sending them. But it's a Jessit episode, so everybody get your beers ready. You know it's going to be an SCP question.
Here it comes.
Or comment. You guys missed one important thing about Abel. Lord Blackwood is an interesting person. In parentheses, currently a sea slug. I don't know why.
Fucking SCP.
This actually
dude.
happened in the SCP universe and is canon. So everyone at home, go ahead and drink. It is very biblical because there is a reference to Adam as his father. Adam is mentioned somewhere in the SCP files, but I don't remember where. Yes, Teddy Roosevelt did fight of that demigod using an M1 Garand as a sword in this series of events.
What?
And like last time, he sent us some
meme,
SCP memes. Yeah. So I don't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
how
I'll describe
This
it.
is an audio medium. I don't know
Yeah.
if we should be doing
No.
this.
It's described video for the visually
Yeah,
impaired.
The last time there wasn't much of a payoff.
That's okay.
Yeah.
SCP-076 charging at 682 with a nuke strapped to his chest, and what we have here is a really out of focus Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Behind him, Lord Blackwood is
Annoyed Greta Thunberg.
a typically grumpy Greta Thunberg, and behind her is some guy
Security, I guess?
labeled as Teddy Roosevelt, and that's about it.
And then
682 is the indestructible lizard thing. That,
Oh, okay. Then
and I guess 7.6 is Abel, probably. That would be relevant anyway.
I don't know if I don't like reading memes on an audio format.
That makes one of us.
Yeah.
Well, you got another Jessit.
Alrighty, Jessit, you missed another Lil Cool thing from Jessit Jensen.
Lord Blackwood and Teddy Roosevelt fought 682. There you go. That's the meme where it comes.
Cool.
I don't remember who Lord Blackwood is.
I have no idea
I'm
who
being
that
honest.
is at all, actually. Yeah.
Me neither.
SCP Foundation
Well,
uses
drink.
Abel as a weapon, giving him his own MTF unit and an explosive neck collar thing like in Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Drink. And
No auto reply.
No auto reply on that one.
Wow. Google is really curating who gets auto replies and who doesn't.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the border workers striking near Michigan? No.
Like,
Mobile Task Force.
Ah, that makes a lot more sense than what I said. What was canon means male to female.
all right, Jimbo. It's Jessit G-San.
He gets an entire unit of beautiful trans women.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Oh, I kicked
You're giving
Oh my
Pete
God.
shit for opening a beer,
Kicking
Just-
cans.
kicking cans. Kicking
I'm wearing shoes, my.
I'm wearing. It's not my fault. I'm wearing shoes.
My feet feel so much bigger this way. I
That's-
can't
that's
tell. I don't know where they are.
That's a fucking Larry David defensive I've ever heard.
No, I. You know, I always wear 4 sizes bigger, so people think, you know.
Yeah.
We got a 10 count and an 8 count for drinks right now. I'm gonna say we'll meet in the middle. Call it a 9 count.
Yep. Lore Boys Cannon.
Lore Boys
9
Cannon.
drinks when you
9
get home.
9 drinks.
Yeah,
Oh.
try not to drink yourself to death. Did you guys hear about the border? No,
I already
yeah,
did.
no,
I already
sorry.
did.
I already did, and we haven't. Sorry,
Let's not
Connor.
get into it. But
Listen,
more on SCP from our friend Jessit G-San. SCP 4010 proves my theory that everything in SCP is canon, including the joke SCPs, because it explains the end of the world that has happened several times in other interdimensional SCP. So, I don't know what that is.
wow.
I don't know what any of
I
that
was gonna say, wow, dude, cool.
Bison.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I guess drink again, right?
Yeah.
If someone in the chat could let us know what SCP 4010 is, I'm guessing it's something that says the world is... Because it isn't a multi-dimensional world that allows you to have, like, multiple storylines and different arcs.
We
and
need a
kind of thing.
remote Jamie to pull up the clips for us.
I think what it is something that ties that together that confirms it is a multiverse. But that's all I can do. Yeah.
But I'm marking it on my hand. I can't erase. I was higher than that, but we'll go with that. Well, what were you, Andolo? Because
Yeah.
we could meet in the middle of you. If you're at 12, then I think Bison.
Just carve it into your arm, you know,
Just-
so you always remember. Just put a little cross on your arm for every SCP drink.
Anyone need a drink?
No, thank you.
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Can you fill up my water bottle, though?
For your wine spritzers? Pete's
That's-
drinking wine spritzers.
Yeah.
Pete's the fanciest lore boy.
Yeah.
That's why I gotta do up his pants for him.
I get.
14 bucks.
Yeah, dude. You're not on your way to your bar this time. You're just drinking with the lads.
No, skee ball's Thursdays, dude.
Oh yeah,
Don't you
that's
know?
true. Yeah.
Hondola does skee ball on Thursdays.
You good at it?
Are you good at skee ball? Someone wrote a timeline to make a canon list of events in the SCP universe, ended up erasing everything. Wait, what do you mean? In canon erasing everything? Or they erased everything in their canon list?
Do you want to try it, Jamie?
That person who tried?
I think it's an awful idea to do it.
Is it loud?
It's a little bit loud.
Okay, let's get it onto the coffee table.
Yeah,
Everyone,
let's-
everyone can hear his soda stream. I was joking.
Let's
We're gonna have to
joking.
do so much editing for this one. Here we go. I don't know how to use
Do it in your lap. You guys want to watch Pete's soda stream?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's an Elder Scroll, but in SCP universe. So in canon, somebody tried to write a canon list of events in the SCP universe, and then they ended up going blind, like the monk priests in
The moth priests.
the moth priest. Sorry, yeah. The best SCP is the IKEA one. So I've heard of the. That is loud. That is very loud. That is loud and distracting. Okay.
It's done. Don't worry.
I'm just looking over at OBS, just redlining during that. Oh boy.
I could have gotten you a beer.
How do we sound, guys? I've heard about the IKEA SCP, but I don't know anything about it because Jamie still has not deigned to do an episode for me.
Ice cream.
I said no to a beer, but I should have said yes. I don't know why I said no.
I'll get you one.
Do you want wine and sparkling water?
Just bring me my case, man. I'll just leave my case.
I just spiced up the tap water.
We're ready to place top 3 in skee ball and win brewery merch and gift cards.
Oh, nice.
Didn't even pay for my beer last time because we won the previous time. I went to Vegas once with my dad and my brothers for my younger brother's 21st birthday. And on our last night there, because I was all gambled out, I was like walking through a casino and I saw there was an ad for a beer pong competition. It was $25 to enter, and it was all you can drink from 8 until 2. And I was like, you know what? That's a good deal. So I was like, that's a good deal. I'm decent at beer pong. Me and my brother line up. I think he sinks his first shot. I miss my first shot. They go to shoot. They did not miss a single shot. They
Oh my
just
god.
balls back, balls back, balls back, until we were out of cups. I'm like, okay, well, good game, guys. Whatever. He's like, yeah, we live in Vegas and we do this. There's a different bar that does it every night of the week, and we just follow the circuit and drink for $25 a night. We're in the league. I think they were in the league, so it was cheaper for them.
Holy shit.
So they were like, yeah, so don't feel bad. And I was like, I do kind of feel bad, but it's all you can drink, so I'm just going to get drunk enough that I don't care anymore. It was bottom shelf liquor or passed on tap.
I had enough education while I was at university to complete a game without letting my opponent take a shot as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The night I met my wife, it was a New Year's party, and I didn't miss a single shot all night, I want to say, which definitely isn't true, but I played out of my mind that night. Where it's like, for sure I won games where I just didn't miss shots at all.
Nice.
And now he's married to her.
And then we started dating, and I avoided playing beer pong in front of her for the first little while, because I was like, I want her to think I'm really good at beer pong. But I'm actually mediocre at absolute best. So for the timeline thing, a doc was tasked with compiling a timeline and erased all contradictory events until there was nothing left.
I just saw Lorecraft. I'm glad you're going to eat, dude. Yeah, let's collab. We're obviously in the same lane. Let's do some shit.
Let us do some collaboration.
Yeah.
And then you shot the most important shot, which was shooting my shot with my wife. You're not wrong. I mean, she picked me up. She was like, you should stay over. And I was like, I'm gonna go. She loves it when I tell that story.
I can't wait till I get married, dude. Like, what's sex like?
I mean, it's weird. You know, you see parts and things that you don't think they don't live up to what you thought they'd be.
Yeah.
But otherwise, pretty good, I guess.
Is it better than having your pants put on by someone else?
Depends who that someone else is.
Not you. Not better than that.
You having your pants put on by me? No, there's no way sex is that good.
Oh, cool.
There's no way.
Nice.
He wants us to show me.
Just show him. No way. We're on the wrong platform.
Chin in hands.
Yeah, we're gonna go from Twitch to OnlyFans when this is done. So.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
the only boys.
Sean K. Peterson on the website submitted a comment. It's all caps. So it's Lore Boys! What's up, Lore Boys? Love the show. Listen to it every day at work. Have you considered doing Assassin's Creed? I think that would be poggers. Okay, bye. I love you. That's Sean K. Peterson.
So I have considered doing Assassin's Creed. I've played most of the games. I just haven't yet because it's got a lot of like Bible shit in it, so it just is way too much in my lane.
I want to enjoy anything as much as that guy loves Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
I want to enjoy sex almost as much as that guy loves Assassin's Creed.
This email comes from do not reply at wordpress.com.
Okay.
So you doxed WordPress.
Juicy says that to me, it can hurt if she doesn't use enough lube. It's hard to sit down after.
No.
So, something to look forward to.
That's a joke about butt sex.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is baloney you said earlier?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
So, for all of you...
Butt sex is cold cuts. I don't know.
What?
What? Sorry, did you say it?
What, did you say
yeah.
Sorry, Jamie and I were talking about baloney. What are you talking about?
Not a fan, really. So I love how this guy... You guys are razzing our balls for being in the frozen north. John Smith, which is absolutely a
also
made-up
a made-up name.
Yeah,
also a made-up name.
Exactly. It's like one of those things. Like John Smith says he has.
I mean, to be fair, Jamie keeps trying to dox people, so I get why you would just send in a made-up name.
That guy had a cool email. I gotta say.
Yeah. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna send him shit.
That's my email now.
Because this guy says, "Greetings from the frozen north."
Okay.
Now, do you think he's in the territories, or in
Russia,
Alaska, or Siberia?
Russia.
You know what they say about north? If you go north enough, you end up south.
So do you think he's on one of those weather stations on Antarctica?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Fort Nemo or whatever.
What does a compass do when you're at the North Pole?
It spins, I guess.
Spins?
Probably spins.
Does it?
Magnets.
Probably.
What do they do?
Wait, how do they work?
Yeah.
Woot woot.
Excuse me?
Fucking magnets, how do they work as an ICP thing?
Is it?
You know the guy who goes whoop whoop and then he's like...
I know whoop whoop from ICP. I did not know magnets.
Oh, you mean the guy who tackles broken light bulbs?
Yeah, he's like, fuck this shit!
Yeah.
Whoop whoop, and then he dives into barbed wire.
Yeah. That's a superhuman TV show.
Yeah, that's
Fucking Oren keeps sending me that show on Instagram. He keeps sending it to me. He's just like, I follow this guy, and I love every fucking second of it, and I'm just like, uncomfortable, because I'm like, is he disabled?
No,
like, are we okay to laugh at
this? He loves the ICP and he's willing to get hurt for
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
He's always on like...
Our Juggalo's disabled. Peter O'Donnell.
Is that a disability? Can I get insurance? No, because he's always like on a trampoline.
Juggalos get free healthcare.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
It's like I was hurt on the job.
That's
Juggalo. It's like fucking OSHA.
That sounds like a Vice documentary. Like, the American public cannot get healthcare.
But Juggalos can.
The Juggalos have
Oh,
banded together
No,
and
no.
supported their own. Yeah.
Sign me up. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Come on, Bison. Come on.
Vice would have meet the Juggalos who get free healthcare.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be it. And they'd send a tiny Indian girl to
There's
go
a
interview
lot of-
them.
Fiddy's telling us we owe a drink, so.
There's a lot of risk to drinking Fanta every single day.
Yeah. I mean, so there is an SCP episode. I'm not going to count that as an SCP remark
Nope.
for the drinking game, but there is an SCP episode where we say it's intro to making your own Fago.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did draw the line to SCP and ICP at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
I think it was
yeah.
our first SCP episode.
Yeah, I do remember it actually, because I was telling a story about a guy who was getting cans of Faygo chucked at him, and he could tell the difference between the diet ones and the normal ones as they were hitting his cart. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, or this guy, it's Superhuman TV show, it's like on a trampoline or like on like a fucking bike ramp that he built himself out of plywood and 2x4s, and he'll just like take his shirt off, say dedicated to the Juggalos and the Juggalettes, and then just like belly flop onto like fluorescent light tubes and Lego,
Yeah.
and that's just his Instagram.
I mean, I'm with Oren. That's fucking badass.
It's on YouTube,
It's
too.
It's Mac with Project Badass.
Yeah,
like,
it
from
is,
It's Always
yeah.
Sunny.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, I think we got a little off the rails here with John Smith.
I mean, I wasn't expecting to stay on the rails very long with this one.
Yeah.
No.
It's short. I've been listening to your podcast for about a week now while I work. It's made my days way better. I appreciate what you guys do and love the lore. Maybe a Daedric God lore episode? I love the WoW episodes as well. Thanks again, and be safe.
I would love more Elder Scrolls. I was combing through...
The Daedric Princess is a great fucking idea.
I was just like
Yeah,
dropping
no
the needle on random episodes today to come up with a game we'll do later, and I landed on the Elder Scrolls. I'm like, I want more of that.
Yeah.
They haven't made a game in 10 years.
I
Like,
know,
how am I
yeah.
supposed to remember to...
Remember to do it. I mean, it's coming out soon, right? It's coming out soon.
So, should we give this guy thanks, I'll check it out, glad you enjoyed it, or glad you liked it?
Glad you enjoyed it. That sounds fancier.
Boom.
I do love the Daedric Princes as well. It's something like I've played a fair amount of Elder Scrolls games, but I feel like I know very little about the Daedric Princes. Like I feel like in Oblivion, like I started with Oblivion, and like you'd meet these figures, and I just be like I have no idea what these people's deals are.
Yeah.
And then you're like, there's gonna be some good ones and some bad ones, and it's like, oh no, they're all bad. You
Yeah.
know, like
Except for, like, Meridia. Because she's just the...
she's the beacon one in Skyrim.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I got one from Jordan Peterson.
Oh, good.
Fragile Shark says,
Yeah.
Fragile Shark shares your uncertainty, Peter, about Superhuman. It's either a pretty high concept long game bit, or a lot of us owe an explanation to God.
Well, we're betting on God at this point,
We're
right?
betting on God.
Yeah, we'll take that one.
I'm gonna gamble with God.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's from Sean Peterson. He says,
Paco.
Chuck Tingleverse lore.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like this was requested in the Discord recently.
What the fuck is Chuck Tingle?
Chuck Tingle is the he does like adult romance, and he has like a lot of like the really bad. I just saw, if you just Google Chuck romance book covers, there's like a centaur who's like half man, half motorcycle, shirtless and ripped on his cover essentially. Yeah.
You know, Toof, a warlock from my WoW guild, or I guess I'm not fully in it right now, but anyways, he says, Poggers, look at that hide-a-bed door and mattress combo. And you caught me, dude. That is a mattress right there for the homies.
That's the guest bed.
Yeah.
That's the guest bed. We're in the guest room right. We're in the guest suite right now.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Jamie's apartment.
I don't know. I just looked up Chuck Tingle, and I think we should cover gay T-Rex law firm executive boner.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's Chuck Tingle. Okay, so you can describe the SCP meme. You might as well describe that one for the listeners at home.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of like regular kind of board, like some regular boardroom
With
with
some
like
suits.
some suits in it. They all have T-Rex heads. They're making different T-Rex expressions, and they're just like
different T-Rex.
and there's just like some guy with no shirt on. He's ripped as shit.
a hot ripped dude.
Yeah, he's just like
What's up?
standing. He's just a hot slab of beef,
That's Chuck Tingle.
and he's right next to the boardroom. Yeah. And
Okay.
then, not pounded by anything while I practice responsible social distancing is just a hot slab of beef giving a thumbs up standing next to a T-Rex businessman.
Not pounded by anything while I practice responsible social distancing from 2-time Hugo Award finalist Chuck Tingle.
For the record, I own one of those dinosaur porn books on Amazon. I have T-Rex Trouble, which is about a psychic T-Rex that fucks a cave woman.
Okay. How many times have you beat your meat to it?
Just once.
Just the one time.
Yeah.
One time you're like, that's more than enough.
Anyone in chat want to take a shot with Hondolo?
I mean...
I'll drink for you, bud. But first, I'll read this email. It says, Chuck Tingleverse Lore is the title.
Uh-huh.
And it says, do it. You won't. Okay, bye. Love you, kissy face.
Don't threaten me with a good time, idiot. I'm putting it on the list.
If there's a wiki, I will do it. But yeah, Bison's unemployed. He'll do a shot with you. Hard liquor is the work of layabouts and drunks.
I got to get a few more beers in me if I'm going to be big spoon tonight. I got to get the courage up for these boys. Yeah.
We have a few more. I was wondering, do we want to break in the middle to do Who Said That, or do we want to wrap up with Who Said That?
Either's fine for me.
Okay. Well, we've clearly discussed this in advance and have already come to an agreement.
Of course, yeah.
I have 10 quotes from the last however much time that we had to pull out.
Let's wrap with it. Let's wrap with it.
Let's wrap with it.
For
Yeah.
simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
We got one from Rayan Ryu at do not reply at wordpress.com. So I just got into the Lore Boys podcast about a week ago. Another guy a week ago. It's like, what happened last week? Am I right?
What did we release?
It's always last week when you read emails from 6 months ago.
Yeah.
No, we're already July 18th. I will say you guys did front load or top load a lot of emails, and thank you for that.
Yeah.
I just got into the Lore Boys podcast about a week ago and got very interested very quickly. One of my favorite games is The Binding of Isaac. The second one?
I'm going to get into it. I can't wait to get into it.
Repentance, Binding of Isaac, Repentance.
Either your old roommate was very good
Yeah,
and into that.
it was his favorite game, yeah. And wanted to see you guys
Danny?
talk about it. Sorry if my grammar isn't that good. It's not my
Sure.
first language.
Oh.
I think your grammar was perfect, except y'all, you did write the apostrophe in the wrong spot, but other than that, I think you're good.
Was it YA''LL?
YALL apostrophe. It's very strange.
Well, that is odd.
You all...
Yeah.
What comes after all?
It's like you will. That's like you will.
Y'all will.
Yeah, y'all will.
Yeah, so I'm glad that the last time we did this, we got 1 million requests for Jamie to do more SCP. And I'm glad this time it's more requests to do Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
So that'll be the one we take away. I will say, earlier this week, I was on my computer. I was working a late shift. I just opened up like a random folder on my computer, and it had a random media file, VLC media file. So I opened it up. It turned out to be the Twitch stream from the last time we did this. And I clicked to a random point in the episode. I says, somebody's got to write that down because I've had too many beers to remember it. And then I watched for a bit, and we didn't talk about it anymore. So I was like, okay, I'll jump back. And I jumped back, and somebody on the last episode requested Wizardry, and we did straight up forget that somebody had requested it.
I had no
It's
idea.
a pretty forgettable series. Like you told me earlier today,
Really?
and I forgot about it.
Because I Googled it, and I was like, I've never seen this before in my life.
Alrighty. From Morrigan Murphy. Great name.
Great name.
By the way.
Maybe made up, but
I
a great
feel
name.
like I know him more. Anyways.
I knew a Morgan growing up.
This is Morrigan.
Morrigan.
Like, it's a very Irish
Oh.
name.
Wizardry big in Japan.
All things considered, Morrigan Murphy is one of the most Irish names on the planet.
Very much so.
Ye olde. Anyway, there was a mention of a book club on a past episode. Is that ever going to be a thing? Also, please do Redwall lore. Netflix recently purchased the rights and is adapting all of the books.
This one's targeted at Ethan.
I have read this one, and I did read a lot of the Redwall books. Redwall books is like what got me into fantasy, basically.
I watched the cartoon on Teletoon.
I didn't even know there was a cartoon.
Yeah.
I wrote a book report on Redwall in a pillow fort at very last minute. I remember being super stressed because I was only halfway through the book and it was due tomorrow. And I was in a pillow fort just trying to knock it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of our episodes are written last minute in pillow
Yeah,
forts.
it was one of the ones with a badger in it. That's all I remember.
Isn't
Maybe
he one of the main
Salamanders?
guys?
Yeah.
No, like Martin of Redwall Abbey is like the main guy. They did do like the Badger was the king of Salamandastron, which was a kingdom on the coast. I remember Salamandastron at the end of the book. It's like a cougar that's like the bad guy in that series or whatever, and the Badger is just like standing in the shore after this battle and lifts the cougar over his head and drops him on his knee and just breaks his back and throws him into the sea.
That's fucking awesome.
That was it.
Yeah,
I remember that.
It's about Salamandastron.
Fucking
exactly.
awesome.
There's another one which I can't remember the name of the book where it's a ferret who's the bad guy and he wears like a wolf's skull on his head.
Cool.
And it turns out at the end of the book like he didn't kill the wolf, he just like found the wolf because he's like a tricksy little ferret.
He's a weasel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The end of the book is him. He gets like grabbed by like the belt and the cuff and just rammed into a tree, and the wolf's fangs like pierced through his skull into his brain.
Oh.
That's fucking
And
rad.
that's his end.
His own trophy is what kills him. Yeah,
exactly.
wow.
I read a lot of the Brian Jocks books. I also read like he did a couple on like the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, really?
Books like that, yeah. I read a lot of Brian Jocks as a kid. So I will do Redwall eventually, I'm sure. That's actually a super great suggestion. And I was thinking about it today too. Like I just said I don't like to do books like Dune because I don't want to spoil it for people, but I feel like if you're listening to our podcast, which is ostensibly for adults, and still reading Redwall, I don't care about spoiling a book.
Unless you're born in a leap year, then you can still listen.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Unless Peter's kissed you, then you can still read it.
I did it!
Redwall.
I just know her.
Dude, that's so gross.
I know I didn't marry her. I'm sorry. I just met her in Toronto.
How much lube did you put on your bologna sandwich this morning, Peter?
I'm not circumcised. I don't need it.
Get a little extra mustard.
Oh, gross.
Jesus.
Gross.
She follows up
Jamie's
with...
saying mustard is jizz.
Yeah.
No, I said it's like oomph, you know.
Yeah, a little chutzpah, a little pizzazz,
okay,
a
sure.
little razzmatazz.
Oh, jizz.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
I follow what we're talking
Who
about.
comes mustard,
Cum.
you fucking weirdo?
That's a Cannibal Corpse song. Got it.
My exact thought too. Oh man.
I come mustard.
Oh fuck.
You know, they're in the first Ace Ventura movie just because Jim Carrey likes
He's a
them.
big fan of Cannibal Corpse, yeah.
I'm feeling like a little dry. I don't even know if I want to air this shit.
We, at some point, will be like too hungover or disorganized to release an episode, and we're just like, thank God we recorded a mailbag.
Thank God we have 5 hours of uncut audio.
Complete trash.
Finny says jizz like the Star Wars music, and I don't know what he means.
Is that the... Yeah, the little scrotum monsters that play...
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's written by Jess Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, is that the title of the episode? I don't know.
Jess Williams.
Jizz Williams did a
Oh my
Star
God.
Wars.
So she follows up, you guys are amazing and hilarious. Thank you for everything you do. Oh, my name is Arya. So I don't know if that's Arya Morgan, Arya Murphy, Murphy Arya,
Murphy Morgan.
Murphy Morgan.
Murphy Arya.
Jimbo, you're running away on your turn?
No, I'm coming back.
Oh,
That's
you
okay.
fucking scab.
We'll vamp, and we know what it means. It means when the testicle monsters from Star Wars do a musical interlude
Yeah,
with jizz.
Yeah. This next
You
time...
like jizz?
Hello, I have a mail.
Okay, Bruno. What's your mail? Are you posting it in chat, or are you
What do you want?
live emailing us? It's contact@loreboys.com.
We're doing
Anybody who wants to get one in under the wire, contact@loreboys.com or loreboyspodcast@gmail.com.
We're doing a fundraiser, and if you call in now, we'll transfer your email to you too, because Bono's here.
We're doing a fundraiser to keep the lights on.
We're doing a call-a-thon or whatever a telethon.
Telethon. And we mean that literally, where we can't afford our electrical bills anymore. So
Oh, Gwar lore is funny because I've had Lordy lore on my back burner for a while because I'm trying to rewrite one of their songs about us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on it
That'd be
for
amazing.
a little while.
That'd be amazing. Guar would also be pretty fun.
Yeah. Gwar and Lordy, I love that stupid Halloween metal.
You want a beef cylinder?
I'm good. I don't need a beef tube.
No,
I got my own, thank you.
we got a couple of injections ready later.
Doggo's getting a beef cube, folks.
It's a beef cylinder.
That's why the people show up. Normally you can't show your beef cylinder on on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I hope your shoes squeaking on the floor picked up on
That was loud.
It was
Yeah.
so perfect.
Yeah, Jamie about to hit a 3-pointer on this email. To fucking Google the Chrome tab. It's like,
Peter, show us your Italian salami. Bruno!
I'm not-
just said, all you do is come to the Twitch stream and be horny.
You
son of a bitch.
just sexually harass me on stream all the time, and I'm not Italian.
He's Greek.
Yeah.
It's a Greek salami.
It's shaved thinly and put onto a pita.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just all like a big rotating kind of sweaty like wad, and then you just like shape. Well, that's like shish toast, but it's the same thing.
It's Pete's dick on a rotisserie.
Yeah.
Is
But
that
yes.
the name of the episode?
I hope not. But obligatory bonk. Thank you.
So, this is one from Steven Cigars, who's been a long-time emailer.
Yeah. So
Superman's dumb friend, right?
I thought he was like dead or something. I had commented. I was just like, he hasn't emailed us in a while. I hope he's okay because it's COVID, and when people stop contacting you, you're just like, well, geez, that. Then you just.
He's in the Discord, I think. He's like New Jersey Fat Man or something like that.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Not to say you're fat.
Should we add a talking about dick to the drunk list? Only if you want to be dead, like Bison.
So Steven Cigars says, "I'm back, bitches." And he says, "Hey guys, it's Superman's dumb friend from New Jersey, Steve. It's been a while since I wrote to you guys. It's been very hectic and crazy in my life, but I won't bore you with the details.
Thank you.
Because fuck your details.
Yeah.
Because at first it seemed like you were going to talk about your life, and I was thinking to myself, man, this would really bore me. So, I'm glad you said that you won't bore us with the details.
I won the lottery, and then my grandma got sick, and I bought a helicopter. Snore.
Come on.
Yeah, thank you, Psycho Yandir. That is a nice doggo. She's enjoying a beef cylinder. But so Jersey, our friend from Superman's some friend from Jersey.
Now who can't read?
Fuck, huh?
Letters are moving all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get them?
I was wondering if you guys could do the lore of Geth from Mass Effect or the Krogan. We did a Mass Effect episode.
We've done two.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did the Reapers.
And we did the First Contact War.
Yeah.
Which is when the Who-Man meet the alien.
The Turians,
Yeah. Meet the Birdman.
I know that now, because since that episode, I've played 1, 2, and 3. So.
Oh, good. There you go.
I haven't been 3 yet. 3 completely lost me. I was like, this game sucks.
It's not great.
The writing sucks. Everything's bad about it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's I like how they swap out all the interesting companions for like 5 just
I know.
humans and a sex robot.
I was like, man, I've had Talia with me the entire fucking game. Then you meet her at the beginning of 3. I'm like, hell yeah, let's get her in the crew.
Yeah.
And then it's like, nope, she's not in the game.
No.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I was like, I went to court for her.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What do you mean she's not joining me?
We got Ghost with the snacking etiquette. I see what you did there. That is Game of Thrones. She does look like a direwolf.
Yep.
We got Jamos has a reading ability. It is I was above average. Ethan and I were putting
We were in advanced reading in grade 1.
in grade 1, so it's all been downhill from
Yeah,
there.
they put me in advanced reading. I said, perfect. I don't need to learn to read anymore.
That's the first time I met Ethan. We didn't become friends till about 10 years later.
Yeah. So in grade 1, we had this. There was 20 bins. And there's 20 levels, and there's different books in each bin. And our grade 1's teacher arranged. And when you got through all the books in one, and you could read it to the teacher, you'd get to move on to the next one. I got all through all of them. The only word that tripped me up was sausage. I read it as sausage. I read it as sausage, which I believe now, thanks to Gordon Ramsay, a correct pronunciation.
Ethan, you have such hang-ups about sausage. Everything's
about sausage. I guess according to Fiddy, we got to drink again because.
All right, well, there we go.
I drank whether you wanted me or not. So he says, or you can do. Steven Cigar says, or you can do lore of the Blood Angels from Warhammer. So that's Ethan's sport.
It's on the list. Saucy has also requested that one, I'm sure. Yeah.
He says, I mean, come on, throw me a fucking bone here.
Easy there.
I think the Geth is a great idea.
Yeah.
The Krogan as well, because you can do Krogan Solarian like double feature sort of thing.
I think. Oh, you got it.
I got it.
You got it.
That was instinctual, but it worked.
What's the deal with the Warhammer shit now? Can we still do episodes?
We're gonna
Fuck
do
it. Yeah, who gives a shit? Yeah.
He says, ha 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 ha. He read the ha ha properly because he got a laugh out of us. And he said, anyway, it's great to listen to you guys at work. Makes the night goes by faster and easier. And we're happy to do that for you. And
let me guess. Superman's dumb friend away.
Yeah. Take care. He says, take care and be as safe as you can in this crazy, fucked up world of ours. Superman's dumb friend. Ow.
Eric Schmidt. Hey, I just discovered your podcast a couple days ago. What happened last week? And I just wanted to say you guys are doing a great job. The lore content is easily digestible.
I'm glad the experts have found us finally.
And the tangents are witty and humorous. The different perspectives you guys bring to games is a nice mix, and I think it's Peter that likes mechanics more, and Ethan that finds narrative more important, which is fair.
It's absolutely true, yeah.
And who TF knows what Jamie likes? I don't know what TF stands for. I assume it's church friendly.
Church? Silent T? Church?
No, AF. I said I hope that's church friendly.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
And someone said after fentanyl, so I
Yeah.
assume TF stands for the fentanyl.
No, I'm a moron.
I'm a farmer from Alberta, and I spend 12 plus hours a day in a tractor at the moment. In the last 2 days, I've listened to 22 different episodes.
Holy
Jesus
fuck,
Christ,
dude!
Damn, it must be hay season or something.
Yeah.
It keeps me entertained the whole time. Being from rural Alberta, the video game scene isn't crazy big, so it's nice to listen to other people that find this interesting. So far, it's been more of the mainstream games I've listened to because I don't know shit about Warhammer or BattleTech or D&D really, but I'm sure I'll still enjoy them.
We'll get you up to speed, don't worry. You'll
TF
figure it
stands
out.
for the faithful.
Oh,
is what
I
it
see,
stands
I
as,
see.
yeah.
Eric says if he wins the lottery, he'll be a tier 4 sub as well.
yeah, all right.
I mean, sending an email is just as good for the mailbag, honestly.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I will say, like, I grew up pretty rural.
Ethan got to sit in the tractor while I was throwing the hail bays up onto the next level. So
Hail Bays?
Yeah,
bales of
Hey,
hay.
Bale.
Bale haze?
Yeah. Yeah, see, look at this. Like, fucking working like a dog, didn't learn a thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I threw the bay hails up.
I'll be honest, it's been at least 10 years.
Where's Hootie Pop Lore? God damn it, you are from the Discord.
Oh, god damn it, yeah.
Is this Crimbo Crombo or whatever it is? Because I'm
right.
pretty sure they were the one asking for Hootie Pop Lore. To Eric, thanks for listening. I grew up in a pretty rural environment. Games were like weird and nebulous for me too. Where when I was in growing up and in high school, I never had internet to play video games, and I never spent a ton of.
We had World of Warcraft, but we'd have to reset the router like every 2 bosses.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
And that was like the end of high school too. That was like 11 and 12, which are like senior and what's the third
last
one?
I went to grade 11 because I was here in, I was in Quebec.
Freshman, junior.
It's the last 2 years
one.
before you have to take out a student loan.
Sophomore?
Sophomore, that's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. Sophomore and senior years.
Sophomore? A sophomore?
Oh, anime rules. You're the one who asked.
What's
up, dude?
Right, yeah.
That's Squares, the Psycho Yandere. But yeah, I didn't like. My gaming was so insular. Like, I spent time on the internet, but I spent a lot of time on like fantasy roleplay sites, which is not what it sounds like.
MSN?
No, it was. I actually spent a lot of time on the Pendragon unofficial fan forum,
Okay.
which I never read the Pendragon series, but it was just people who would like. It's basically D&D, but like you write what your character does, and somebody writes what their character does. It's where I found my love.
Do you remember
of writing.
one of the things we bonded on was like Hamster
OHRPGCE?
Yeah,
I
and you
absolutely
can make
do.
your own fucking RPG.
8-bit, like Final Fantasy.
And you design your own
RPG.
sprites, and
Yeah.
you design the chat logs and everything.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
do. Absolutely, do.
Yeah.
I love that shit. And I remember it had like Dance of the Sabers as one of the soundtracks in it. And I was like, hell yeah, this is gonna be every fight. Every scene is just going to have Dance of the Sabers as the soundtrack to
I was
it.
like, I'm going to be a video game developer, and now I manage a customer service team. So.
Yeah. I did 1 year in university. I was like, nope.
I didn't even go. Now I work in financial tech. Like, that's it. I do love the fact that Eric, like a lot of the people who listen to our show, are just like some guy doing a blue-collar job and is just left by himself for way too long.
Just
and
like-
I feel so bad.
See?
Jesus Christ, I can't read, and you gave me this chapter book? Fuck me, man. All
James
right.
Potman.
Yeah. Him too, it's a threat. Getting in for the mailbag.
Getting in for the mail.
James Putthang.
Bullet.
Yeah. Oh, right. I did actually browse this one quickly. I like this one.
I think yours is finished.
Alright.
We gotta watch it when it gets to a nub. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, keep track of the sausage roll.
I figure
fuck.
like those supervision things are for like the dumbest dogs, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
those are like the Darwin's like gonna choke on a stick dogs, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Ice is pretty smart.
My step grandfather used to give his husky like whole partridge, and people used to like tell him like, don't give him the bones. He's like, what? He's like fucking dog out in the woods is gonna like pick around
as
the
long
bones.
as you don't cook the partridge, it's fine. It's like it splinters
course.
once you cook the.
I mean, like, my ex's husky, Kai, once ate a full chicken carcass.
Like a rotisserie
like
chicken.
a rotisserie chicken, like the pre-made
Ice has to,
rotisserie,
yeah.
and just like ate the whole thing. Was completely.
It's
fine.
a risk thing. It's
no,
like,
exactly.
It's like darts in a dark room at a bunch of balloons, right? Like,
Do you
might
remember
hit it.
Blake McDonald's party in high school when he had we were all
You
sitting in his
threw
room?
a
I
fuck-
didn't. Blake McDonald did. Blake McDonald and Pat Campbell did. Don't
No,
add me.
I have a different ad. You threw a gift card from a Tim Hortons, and it's stuck in the drywall.
That is
Oh,
so
sick!
I'm really good at throwing cards. Not good at many things. I'm really good at throwing cards.
Yo, well, that's how you get. Like, if things go sideways with your current wife with the beer pong, you can always just do card throwing and get your next one.
Yeah, exactly. Just be at a party putting holes in people's
Someone
walls.
gets
Women love that.
Fuck the drywall up, man.
Somebody get Blake McDonald on the phone. Blake McDonald, we were at a party at his place. We're in his bedroom, or not a party. We were like at his place drinking.
Timmy Hose.
We're in his bedroom, and he has a mattress on his floor, and that's like what he sleeps on in the center of his room. He walks into the room with like 4 hammers, turns off the light, and says, "Hammers on mattresses in the dark," and starts throwing hammers at the mattress, so they just bounce up towards
That was a
him.
pot party. He bought an ounce, and just like everybody
yeah.
got crazy.
That was nuts. That was nuts.
Oh, yeah. She found one.
No, yeah, she found her old bone.
Oh,
It's being awful loud over there.
Bison's saying that he throws cards as well, and women don't love it.
Don't do that.
Stick with the wood burning. The art stuff is pretty good.
Yeah. You're saying card throwing's not an art, Peter?
It's more of a sport, right? There's athletes and there's artists.
Yo,
Hey!
How do you pronounce that? Tiana Pigalina. I like your name. Are you in the Discord? If not, there's a link somewhere. I posted it once.
Yeah, exactly. Scroll up past how much we're telling people to drink, and it's there.
That doesn't work. You can't scroll up in Twitch chat.
Fuck!
Where are we on emails? I just realized we are 2 hours into this thing.
This is a special episode. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We gotta play a game.
I want to keep drinking, and I don't want to forget the end of this episode.
We forgot the end of the last one.
Yeah.
Big Sorban asks, "Are we related?" No, but my dad went to high school with his mom.
Oh, are you asking that because we're all wearing jeans and a black t-shirt?
Yeah,
Because-
'cause that's how family works.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, no, we just need, don't send us your DNA, we just need one of the shirts you wore recently.
No. You got it all wrong. It's all in the jeans.
Oh!
We do record. We record a podcast called The Lore Boys, and we are recording right now, actually, as well as getting very drunk and reading viewer mail.
Oh, yeah.
You're like a boy band with a matching outfit. Thank you,
Yeah,
Terry.
thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Terry.
Well, not completely. We are wearing different sneakers. You got just slip-ons, eh?
I got, slip-on bands. Just
Yeah.
black slip-on bands.
Yeah. We all have different pubic hairs.
Proud of you.
Well, I don't know about that. I got some ginger in my beard, and now that I'm 30, I can
Do you have ginger in your beard?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's like dark red because of my mom.
You don't even have a beard, dude. You're shaved.
Alright, I'm a liar. Never mind.
Go ahead and read this email.
Let's get this fucking email. Hey,
You got red balls, dude. I don't. I have blonde balls.
Why is Juicy proud of me? I have not said anything in the last while to be proud of. I don't
The
feel
jeans joke.
I think you like.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
absolutely think that
okay.
finish. I assume that's what he was proud of.
Do we need someone Swedish on the podcast?
You got meatballs? You have red meatballs? You got red balls?
This is not where you audition. We have a separate email for that. If you want to email us an audition tape live, go for it.
I mean, yeah, we watched Bison's
Dating profile.
dating application video.
If you want to send us a audition tape in the next, 45 minutes, go for it. We'll go through it. Anyway, James Potthang. Hey, Ethan Winters, James Summers, and Peter August, which I'll have you know is still summer.
Yeah, who's Ethan Winters?
Depends where you
He's
live.
the Resident Evil guy.
Okay.
The new one.
Who's James Winters?
He's
Oh, whoa, damn, there's a multiple
blue-
suites here, I
he's
think.
a blues guitarist. The same guy. Blues guitarist.
A blues guitarist, James Winters, and who's Peter August?
Edward Winters. Never mind.
Okay, well, we almost had it.
Yeah,
Anyway, let's
never
just keep
mind.
going.
Yeah. Hi, Lore Boys.
Hey, no talking Swedish in the chat.
Wait.
Hey,
no,
get that
no,
shit
no,
out of
no,
here!
No, wait. So Edward is one of the brothers, and he has another brother, which I think his name's James. And I remember going to his show, and he's blind, but he's amazing at guitar. But he had a watch that wasn't a Braille watch.
Okay, do you think it's like like an old-fashioned analog watch, but he just took the glass off so he could feel where
Oh,
the
yeah,
hands
does
are.
that feel
Because that makes sense, right? That's gotta make
Then
sense.
fuck the second hand. Then fuck all the hands up. If you like lock them momentarily multiple times a day.
You're just touching them, dude.
Where's my?
I feel bad for your girlfriend. It's like, if I touch something, I gotta fucking mash it.
Yeah. That's why I wear a ring with a big fucking.
I gotta look up the guy's name. I'm like, this is so out of.
Who is Edward Winters' blind brother?
Yeah.
What the hell is happening here? Have we? Is there like a separate cult?
They're doing Swedish cheers, which is Skål.
Skål.
Skål. What's a Braille watch look like, though? I think a regular watch without the glass cover.
It was a normal watch, though. I saw. I've seen No, I
What do you
haven't
mean,
seen a
like,
Braille
the
watch.
CS
I just made that up.
The CSI shit.
I made that up. I was like, I know a guy who's a good friend
There's
of mine.
definitely a Braille watch because you can like have like little bumps on it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how it works, but
I've had bumps before.
I've had bumps before.
Yeah,
Don't ask me where. Skål kompisar. Cheers, buddies.
Let's read the next
Peter,
email,
let's,
please.
not the next email. Let's continue reading the email.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're still in here. Hi, lore boys. I sent mail to the last mailbag asking about your personal episode recommendations under a different email address. Oh, okay, so we're getting catfished.
It's Professor X in a wig.
Oh God, no! Hang on.
Johnny Winter. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
yeah.
Jamie, you cannot interrupt me
Jamie,
after ordering me to read through the fucking mailbag.
Can you please get back to me?
I mean, to be fair, Peter, you're taking a long ass time to get back to it.
I'm right. It's just a fucking echo.
Okay, Echo
Jesus
says, "Man, I'm
Christ.
drunk as fuck walking home and clicked on a random stream. What the fuck is up? We're
we're-
drunk as fuck
we're-
reading sober people, presumably, emails.
Yeah, we're
You can send us an email right now, Echo, and we'll read it.
Yeah.
What's the top right camera for?
There was
it's
a
a dog
dog.
cam.
Yeah.
She's over there now. I can probably get it.
Yeah, lure her back, please.
You guys are gonna get crushed.
Oh no, wait, just bring the dog
Lure,
back. Don't
boys. What are you doing? Oh, I mean, we
that
have
works
drinking.
too. That works
Yeah.
too. But now I can't see ourselves.
That's okay.
We have no monitor.
You look the same.
You know what I look like.
Yeah, I love it.
No, I'm not. I need a Braille watch.
Terry said it's a real fucking thing. It's got bumps on it.
Of
You
course
fucking
it
trust
is.
Terry?
It has to be real, dude.
No.
Everything's real.
Dog Kim. Okay, let's read an email. 'Cause this is a fucking long one. Too.
James sent us a good piece here that I need to try and get through. And I've only got 30 seconds of English left in me.
Before you switch to Swedish?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I sent you guys a personal episode, blah, 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 under a different email address and have since listened to most of your content. You guys are great, even if you make mistakes sometimes.
I don't think we do.
I don't
That
give
doesn't sound like us.
Honestly, Lore Boys Cannon, shut the fuck up. How about that?
I make mistakes every week and I don't give a fuck about what you do.
Sometimes I read something and I'm like, that's not very good, and I change it.
Sometimes I read something and then I write it down hours later, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what I remember it being.
You said not to hold back on corrections and emails, so I won't. Jamie uses the SCP explained videos by infographics for
SCP?
research. Oh, SCP drink.
Everybody's got a drink when we say
I
SCP.
just switched my I'll get another one. Yeah, I do use YouTube to research, okay? You caught me.
Yeah, I mean, we use Wiki and Wikipedia and YouTube. That's all we do. We do not go deeper than that. I love doing the Warhammer episodes because it's like there's so many books, and I always do an episode, and then Saucy is like, "Oh yeah, that was mentioned in this book," and I read about it, and it's just like that's
Dude.
it's great and it's beautiful. I
My
got it all
honest
from
to
the Wiki.
God process for SCP is watch as many YouTube videos as I can. Oh my god, I'm drunk. As many SCP videos as I can, some of them
ICP.
which are SCP explained. But I also do go read the actual entries because the actual entries is what everybody interprets from, and I do read those. So
I really like when we're doing an SCP episode,
Yeah.
and you're hosting, so I don't have to worry too much about script and all that stuff.
Yeah.
To just be like when you mention like not the main SCP, but when you mention another SCP, I love just like quickly pulling up that SCP entry and just being like, oh, this guy's like this or whatever, and just like reading through it while you're talking.
yeah,
Like, super interesting stuff for sure.
Okay.
Lost your spawn, huh?
And those videos oftentimes make things up or use obscure old writing forgotten a lot by the modern wiki. Okay, so you're using the Old Testament SCP bullshit. That's no bueno, Jamie.
That's why he's got
I'll
Katie.
be
yeah,
honest.
oh yeah, that's it.
I'll be honest, the only time I look into SCP is usually for an episode. So I am new compared to a lot of these diehard fans.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if you guys have better places for me to look, stuff like that, hit me with them.
We really
Why
did.
did you email that instead of this harsh criticism? Actually?
We really did think that the Warhammer fans were crazy, and then we started doing SCP lore, and I was like, oh boy.
Oh, fuck.
They're into it, man.
I mean, yeah, you guys are clearly into it.
I'm taking a break from it, so. But anyways, I'll come back to it.
Yeah. I also take umbrage with calling it a fan fiction website, since collaborative writing has existed long before fanfic. Yeah, that's probably directly directed at me because I do refer to it as fan fiction entirely.
Dude, imagine
I'm
this,
say
imagine
tomato,
this
potato.
person though. Imagine this person just like listening to our whole episode and then just breathing in really hard through their nose, all their phlegm going down their throat, and then writing an angry email. I love that. Okay, you gave
Don't
us
mind the roast.
you care enough to send us an email, so thank you. But also,
Yeah,
But also stop criticizing me.
Yeah.
I'm delicate.
maybe calling it open source would be better, but I mean that makes me think of like programming, and that's for geeks.
I think when I say fan fiction, I mean collaborative writing. I mean open source. I mean pick your poison. Like I'm just trying to describe it in a way that's relatable to people.
Yeah, we take the complex intricacies of the SCP universe and we reduce it down for the layman. Obviously,
That's everything. We don't do deep dives here.
no hell
So,
no.
you know what?
No
like,
deep dives.
I think the best way to give layman information is to be a layman.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
What am I gonna listen to some fancy pants SCP Dr. Bison fucking explain SCP to me? I don't think so.
I'm just a simple country podcaster.
I think the one that I
Snap my suspenders.
the one I looked into the most is Dr. Bright. So I'd love to hear his opinion on Dr. Bright or their
on your Dr. Bright episode.
yeah, because that was the one I dove in like so
You did
head
the real deep dive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, for whom the bell tolls. Also, Peter made several mistakes in the DMC episode, including skipping over the events of DMC 3.
What an idiot.
The most popular game before 5, where most of
I think
Virgil's
so, yeah.
characterization occurs. That's definitely true. I tend to skip over the games. That is just like...
We have an hour. Like
That's-
we're gonna skip
Yeah.
it.
I mean, again, going back to what our original format was, like, we'll talk about video games, but what you don't get out of the video games. That's why when we did the Lord of the Rings,
Exactly.
we didn't talk about Frodo's quest to bring the
We
ring
did
to
the
Mount
Silmarillion
Doom.
and the
We talked
creation
about
shit.
I Knew Iluvatar creating the world from
Yeah,
a song,
yeah.
right? Like, so we try and skirt the actual content that you've seen before and try and bring something new, which doesn't always work. Which is my problem with books like Dune and stuff, where I'm like, I feel like it's just a written book.
Yeah.
I don't want to just talk about the written book, right?
So I'm struggling with Final Fantasy VII right now. I'm like playing through the game and it's gonna be awesome, but I feel like I just have to tell the story of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah,
because
like-
it's all in there. It's
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you talk about the corporations like ruining Midgar and
Yeah.
like all these things like leading up to it, but at
Yeah.
the same time, I don't know if that lore actually exists because like a lot of Japanese games, in particular, seem to do this
Yeah.
where all the lore is in the games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with Mario, which has been a series for fucking 30 years. It's just like it's the games. Anything you've seen in the game is lore. Anything else is non-canon.
And the juicy stuff, to get that arc, that beautiful finish that you want, it's gonna be in the game.
Exactly.
Or else it wouldn't exist, right?
But no, this is definitely right, because I either out of habit or consciously skipped over DMC 3. 100%. Like, absolutely. And yet, Ethan.
I don't think I did anything wrong.
Yeah, well,
You skipped over DMC3. Why can't you skip over this part of the email?
I mean, oh, alright, fine. Ethan, not important. It's in the game. Ethan, I don't know much about Warhammer, so I can't criticize you.
Yes!
But,
Yes!
but he's got his fucking eyes on you.
Yeah!
He's got his...
all that means is I'm just gonna keep doing Warhammer
This,
and fucking...
this final warning.
This guy can't blast me.
Yeah, Mr. Potfing, I'm so sorry.
Oh, fuck.
And then he says, do more Kirby and Fire Emblem. I know a lot about those.
I did
So
I did a Fire Emblem and a Kirby, and he didn't criticize him.
And
so
that was that.
I must have done okay.
That's where the threat was. I don't want this email to come off as just completely anal, though, because honestly, I really enjoy the show, and it's one of the first things I listen to every day at work. Thank you.
Thank you.
We
We really hope that you were expecting for us to read your email on air and put you on blast here.
Yeah.
But do appreciate it.
get what you pay for.
And I do honestly love the discussions that spawn from like we're name dropping Saucy, or I'm name dropping Saucy a lot because Saucy loves the Warhammer episodes and always corrects me on some shit afterwards.
Yeah.
And I do love like those conversations and seeing a bit more about
Kirby episode was lit.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's like double digits.
That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite arts, though. It's like one of the ones that catches your eye. The Ed.
Oh,
Gein-
yeah.
The Ed Gein, like fucking.
Or
It's
Buffalo
Buffalo
Bill.
Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
The
the
movie's
Tomato,
based on
tomato,
Ed
potato,
Gein.
tomato,
Oh,
yeah.
they're fucking
Oh, is he?
murder.
Oh, I didn't know. There you go.
So, Juicy FF7 has reader done. There's a lot of content there. I want to play the full original and then the remake and then kind of mash them together and give them to you guys. So, but it's in the works. It's in the works. Yeah.
It's in the works.
I have them both, but I just only have so much gaming time.
I'm an oppressed gamer. I gotta work a 9 to 5 and I can't play video games all day.
Oppressed gamer, dude.
Yeah.
Oppressed gamers, rise up in chat for me.
Yeah, we live in a society.
All right, we've spent we spent at least 12 minutes on this.
Yeah, it's
on
not
this email.
even done yet. I even began looking into some of the worlds into these works like Roadside Picnic because of you guys. Good.
Oh,
I
that's
love
awesome.
Roadside Picnic.
That was a super cool episode.
Yeah.
It really made me want to read it too.
I would join the Discord, but honestly, I'm quite socially anxious, so I haven't gotten around to it. I wish that was in the beginning of this email, so we probably wouldn't have read it.
You can lurk. You can lurk. Like, just join. You don't have to say a fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Most people do lurk. Yeah, exactly.
So we've been adding people as they join. Like when people join, give them a Sprite bag. Don't add them because you might scare them off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sprite
yeah.
bags too much.
Well, yeah, no, the adding is aggressive, but the Sprite bag's good.
Yeah.
Sprite bag's
Yeah.
Right back.
Yeah.
Fuck society, am I right?
Lore Boys, in my opinion, is such a perfect premise for a podcast, and you guys are so funny. I love checking the website to see the art and the podcast titles. Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Podfan.
Which don't appear on the podcast app I use. I wanted to ask you if you guys are taking submissions for scripts. Nope.
So we've done this in the past where you guys have kind of I think we did one. Wasn't it Spider-Man?
Reboot.
It was
Or
reboot.
Reboot,
Yeah,
and Spider-Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, Spider-Man, I got notes and then kind of worked around it. So
I appreciated the effort, but it didn't meld well. Like I basically had to write a new episode anyways.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just point us in a direction and I'll do the research because my voice is gonna be different than
Exactly.
your voice.
It's just a voice thing.
if
really.
you want to send us sources, please do. Do
Yeah.
not spend time writing anything.
Yeah,
I
or,
think-
or do if it's something that you want to do, you want to do it and write it. Just don't be upset if we
Yeah,
don't
I
end
mean,
up
it's-
using it. In
yeah.
the way
I
that you
honestly prefer, like, if you were to send us this, give me, like, a bullet point, like, this is the major things you gotta hit, rather than, right, because someone wrote something, like, as if I was going to speak it, and it just didn't match up with what I was speaking, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had to comb through and find, like, okay, these are the major events, now I'm researching them myself, so I'd rather just give me an outline, and
Yeah.
I'll do that, yeah.
Not
Exactly.
to plug, but anybody on our Patreon who receives our behind-the-scenes scripts will know how the scripts are written by different people, because different ones have been requested. So, like, you can see what we put for ourselves. So, like that's just kind of the way we
Yeah.
work. Like,
Ethan's
yeah.
looks like an actual, like, chapter of a novel. Mine looks like bullet points of a madman.
Yeah, I do like one or two sentences, and then I do like a line break. So I do.
That's
like,
what I
a
do
lot
as
of
well.
space.
Yeah, so
exactly.
it's like
Break for them to
point, and then
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
riff.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
potential riff space, and
Yeah.
then there we go.
It's like writing a presentation. Someday for you, Fitty, I will do a PowerPoint when we do one of my episodes, and we will Twitch stream it, and it'll just be.
I would love to. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's a good
All
way
right,
to do it.
well,
Yeah.
put a pin in that. I mean, this is going to be the next. I've had too many beers.
Exactly.
I don't remember what I
Yeah.
said.
I've had too many beers. I'll never remember
I
that.
will
Somebody
do a
write it down.
PowerPoint on wizardry. I promise.
Yeah. Put it in Discord for Christ's sake. We'll find that. This email's almost done though. I love checking the podcast. Love checking the website to see the art and the podcast titles. There we go. I would like to request episodes on Ace Attorney, Guilty Gear, which we have gotten before.
Guilty Gear, I think
Yeah.
Oakcrest.
I'm not a
is
big
the
fan of
original
fighting
one.
games.
Well, we did Mortal Kombat and it was dope.
Yeah, I mean,
We did Street Fighter forever ago with Nan.
with Namdi.
Yeah, when I was
exactly.
in BC. Yeah. And I'll repeat my old suggestion, which I remember receiving. Puyo Puyo,
Puyo Puyo. That does sound familiar, actually. Yeah.
which I don't think any Lore Summarized channels have talked about. So it would be Untreated Ground. I would also like to hear Jamie do an SCP episode. Drink.
Break.
Oh god, dude, this is the worst thing I ever started.
Mm-hmm.
He's joking. He
Yeah.
loves SCP. Don't
I do-
you, Jamie?
I do like SCP. I do like SCP. I'm on a small.
Jamie,
break.
you're our cash cow, damn it.
Yeah. do an SCP episode that just gives an overview of all the groups of interest in the SCP universe. Excuse me.
I will say I could probably start doing SCP episodes too because I love them when you do them.
I would love that. Yeah, the support on that. Like, I definitely don't feel like I own that. Like, if you guys want to get in on it, do it. Yeah.
Don't fucking touch D&D though.
Oh yeah.
Jamie?
No, don't do it, please.
So you know what? There's a dice, but it got at least 19 sides.
19 plus, some might say.
If you-
Roll a D19 plus.
If
please.
you find out what a battle mech is, Jamie, I'm gonna leave the show. And then Ethan is gonna have to learn how to draw. Because your corn Photoshop from fucking 8 years ago or whatever the fuck was no bueno.
That was
No, I
it.
think it was great.
Oh, well,
It was mine, and I think it was great. I think it was perfect.
put that on a piece of corn.
Put it on a piece of corn.
I'm really good at paint Photoshop, so I can do one of those. if you
Yeah,
want.
do it. Here we go. There are so many of them. You guys are great. I can't wait to hear what you guys talk about next. Thanks for the laughs, James W. Podfade
Whoa.
doesn't start with a W. That's
Dude, it's me from Australia because the W is upside down.
There you go.
Oh,
James Willard.
yeah, that's how the alphabet works. Anyway, no auto replies.
That's how the alphabet.
I'm sorry we got, well, I mean, I'm not sorry, fuck. I don't know
Oh my
shit.
God.
Here you go.
Finally.
Yeah.
Jeez, Peter really drags him on, doesn't he?
Oh my
Peter's
God.
just like, he treats reading emails like drawing a picture and acts like it takes more than 30 seconds.
James Wumbo is a good
James
good
Wumbo.
call out.
Jimbo Wumbo.
You
Jumbo
gotta
Wumbo.
send it to W for Wumbo.
I do have to
Wumbo,
say,
Wumbo.
isn't it pretty crazy? We're almost at 200 episodes and Pete's drawing a picture every week.
I have not, but I have done almost 200.
Oh, never mind. Take that back.
Yeah.
He
Strike that from
is
the
a
record.
failure.
Strike that from the record. He has failed to draw
Bison,
an
could you
episode
just
every
edit that out before we
Yeah, exactly.
before we release the episode?
Your check for exposure is coming in the mail.
Imagine he's recording on Audacity and actually sends us like an edited version.
If
Dude,
anybody would be, it would be Bison.
I would be tempted, honestly, to pay someone if they just edited everything for me.
How long does that take?
We can pay them a portion of what we make, and they'll make $3 a month.
Yeah. Enjoy it. Yeah. Honestly, if you just canceled your fucking Patreon, you'd probably make more money.
But editing normally is not a big deal. This edit is. I hope it's not on my plate.
Fucking EQ, baby. When one of us is too hungover to record, we'll release it, and you'll get the garbage.
Run the compressor. I mean, the last one we released, like, I was inaudible.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Anyways, so we got one from Oscar Sanchez over here.
what does Oscar say? What's Mr. Sanchez about?
He's like, "Hey, Lord boys,"
Oh.
and he says, "I just
us.
wanted to say, I recently found you guys on Spotify. Spotify, one of the best moves we ever made.
Spotify is like 70% of our downloads. That shit is fucking
Have you guys
dirty.
heard of it? It's like this audio streaming.
Yeah. There's this guy named Joe Rogan on it, and I'd never heard of him before, but I think he's a
The Fear
president.
Factor guy.
I think he's a president of Spotify.
Is
now.
he still making people eat cow dicks and
No,
shit?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
it's
good.
Bro Jogan. You said it wrong.
Oh, sorry. He's foreign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he found you guys on Spotify. First podcast he listened to was the Dead Space lore.
Oh, you were just talking
The
about
moon
that
is made
already.
of meat.
Yep.
And he could not stop laughing the entire
Meat
hour.
moons.
Wow.
He's an Amazon delivery driver, so for 8 hours, he got shit on by the richest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we got to...
No, that's not what it says.
Oh, okay.
For 8 hours, he listens to the podcast while delivering packages, and it makes it so fun. And y'all keep making me laugh. And since you do Bloodborne and Dark Souls lore, could you do Sekiro lore? It's one of his favorite games. I would love to play through that.
I have purchased that game twice and refunded it twice on Steam because it does not accept my PlayStation controller on my PC.
If it works on
Weird.
Steam Deck, I will play it.
Steam Dick?
I
Yeah.
mean that.
Oh, Steam Deck.
Steam
On
Deck.
Gabe Newell's dick.
Yeah.
Every Steam Deck is just a thin salami bologna slice of Gabe Newell's
Yeah.
What is bologna really?
An animal game.
Yeah.
But no, the Sekiro I really do want to play and have tried twice, but I have the PS4 controller plugged into my PC, and then it just makes the camera spin, and I can't fucking play it, and I am PC to the core. I will not play a game that fast and that hard at 30 frames on my PS4
Yeah.
like shit, basically, so I will just never fucking play it.
It looks so fun.
It looks
though.
so goddamn
It
good.
looks
It looks
so
so fucking
fun.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Oscar. That is in the works. Like one of us will have to play it at one of these times.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to play Elden Ring, assuming I don't need to... Like, so we were talking about Dark Souls 3 earlier. I bought Dark Souls 3 on Steam when it came out to play with Jesse, my old roommate. And then, for me, it was just black screen all the time. So I refunded that and bought it, like, 6 months later in the summer sale. Because the FromSoft games just fucking hate my PC. But they never... I still can't play Sekiro.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
That sucks. But
I have like 170 hours in Dark Souls 3 now. It works, thank fucking God. But the Sekiro just doesn't work on my computer.
Oscar, we will find a way.
Yeah.
We will find a way to play this gosh dang game in 2021. Or I won't promise this year, but
we have 4 months left, and we're just getting to his email now.
Yeah, it's a very good point. He says it's one of his favorite games, and he would like for us to do it. He says y'all without the apostrophe. Sorry, Texas Pete, or whatever your name was.
Sorry, when they write it like that, you have to read it as you all.
Yes.
Legally speaking.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
per Texas law.
without the apostrophe?
If it's spelled wrong in any way, we have to then uncontract it.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
uncontract it.
Yeah.
The contract has been broken.
We've checked in on Texas, as we've always promised.
We always do. We always
check in on Texas.
Yeah.
Two rules.
Okay.
Someone bought that as a mask. Checking on Texas with the finger pistol.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know Shark has a couple of stupid masks, including
Yes,
the steak and cheese.
Steak and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I know.
Yeah. So he says for Sekiro, one of his favorite games, he'd like to support us all, or you all, as much as he can, and he wants us to give us a go. He says we're awesome, and he wants to support us as much as he can one day. Thank you. And
We have 0 drop frames, Fragile. So yeah, now it's all you, buddy.
Yeah.
Fragile, would
but-
you try refreshing before fucking bothering?
I mean, I agree. Fair.
That's
totally
totally
fair.
Yeah. Put that on your state, Philadelphia.
Yeah, put that on your.
I'm
cheese.
just fucking around.
But as far as Mr. Sanchez goes here, support is just join the Discord, send us emails. Nothing else is required or important. Everything else is totally extraneous.
Okay, we got one from Jameson, who I think is in the Discord. I assume it's the same Jameson. That's the Jameson in our Discord.
Yeah.
my actual son.
Jamie's son.
Subject is Hey Booze.
Oh, hey.
And then he says, Hey boys, I've been listening since the TF2 episode.
Whoa!
That's
I-
episode 2?
That's fucking week 2.
I thought I would write. I love the SCP episodes.
Ugh.
Okay, well,
Frank?
let's take a drink. Take a little drinky boo.
Guys, it's more popular than I wanted.
I am the liquor. It's 9:30. I didn't really expect it to go this fast.
I mean, the mailbag, the last mailbag was just all requests for SCP episodes. as well.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm starting my own Patreon, my own SCP. Never mind, it's real. I'm doing it.
Yeah, try to
Never mind,
me of
Ethan.
this.
No helping me with the SCPs. I'm going to start my own. You guys should try Thaumiel and Apollyon SCPs. Thaumiel class SCPs is a SCP that helps contain a SCP. Apollyon SCPs are like Gandhi in Civilization. If you piss them off, they could just detonate the world. I guess I'll throw my weight behind the Dune request.
There we go.
This one's becoming a meme for myself.
Yeah.
Although I can do one episode on Dune and tell them all the fuck off. You seemingly can't do that with SCP.
There's literally never a bottom to the SCP.
Yeah.
Okay. I love this next sentence, which is now for some lore suggestions.
Okay.
Like the last sentence or two sentences wasn't just
No,
lore suggestions.
He's really rolling.
It's
up the
official
sleeves.
now. We're getting the stamp.
Jamie, could you do the lore on video game Easter eggs?
I like that.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
a great
That's a pretty
idea.
fun
Yeah,
one.
it's really like,
And that's in my lane.
It's
Yeah,
on
like
brand,
that.
yeah.
Ethan, could you do more lore on the Warhammer universe? My heart. Specifically, the difference between Nurgle and Slanashore, or Slanesh is how I know them, but you wrote Slanashore. The different war factions of the Orcs. I'd love to do more Orcs for sure. Peter, could you do the lore on more comics? I guess you did
I guess
Spider-Man.
so. I did Doom Patrol.
Yeah, Pete's not a big comic book guy.
How does like the speech bubbles fit into the panes?
It's control and the arrow keys, and you can just like squish them.
I love. So he says sorry for the long email, and then I love this next one. Given our recent DMCA takedown, Also, Peter, where are those pics of Spider-Man? Damn it!
Yeah, they were taken down. They're gone. They're gone forever.
Till next time, Jameson69420. Got a high five. Which is the
That is Jameson from the
which is
Discord.
the Jameson from the Discord.
Yeah.
You totally left Jamie hanging there. That was beautiful.
What?
He went for a high five.
We
High
didn't
six,
see.
7.1.
I haven't touched hands since I've been
Jesus
married.
fucking
Let's
Christ.
not chance. Since you've been married. Oh, gross! You had sex and you didn't even tell me. Ah!
Thaumiel has SCPs that are useful in containing other SCPs. Apollyon are usually apocalyptic. Apocalyption.
Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Why
That's-
start?
That's because the
What?
umlaut is a long O.
Yeah, that's
fucking Beyonce.
that's Beyonce sing put a ring on it. What?
Yeah. I don't know what that. I can't see that far. And then
Don't call it. Don't
Yeah.
Fitty, don't say the GW word, please. You'll summon them. They'll shut us down with their legal teams.
And if you're Swedish, then you gotta put a ring.
Yeah, DMC is real, man. It's invading Twitch. It's gonna be invading YouTube more and more.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm under the impression that Fitty was drunk when he said
Okay,
this.
so I don't know about you guys, but Fitty messaged me, DM'd me on
Yeah,
Discord.
5 a.m.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
said,
I know.
I'm sorry for the email.
Yeah,
5
I got that
a.m.
too.
I
You
woke up
apologize.
at 5:30 this morning. Part of the reason was Juicy messaged me at 5 a.m.
Yeah, because I woke up at 9 and had an email as well, or a message on Discord. It's like, sorry for
Oh,
the
is
email.
this the email?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
Yeah,
I
look at
didn't
the
see it.
fucking
I just saw
subject
I just saw
line.
the subject line, which is a paragraph itself.
I feel like I need to read this. It's a
I
hot
was
one.
I was talking with a friend of mine recently who was complaining about somebody at work. I was like, yeah, people at work, right? And she was like, no, this woman writes emails only in the subject line.
Oh my god,
She
she's
doesn't
like
use the
150 years old.
And then she's like, I said the same thing. She's like, no, she's 32. I was like, God damn it, who is this person?
I feel like this one was addressed to me though. No, the hot dog fact.
The hot dog facts is next.
Oh.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
Okay, no, you
I
get
thought it
it.
was
I
fucking-
think we got like 4 or 5 from Juicy today.
Yeah, so he was drunk. I fucking got him.
It was still drunk awake.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyway.
If you apologize about it,
The subject line is, "Hello, fellas. The email is forcing me to add a subject line, so here it is. Please read this on air! Exclamation point. But only lowercase b. Only if you feel like it. Comma. Like I don't want to pressure Du Bois. Period. Who else in chat really likes what is going on here on the stream? Exclamation point. I really loved when James lost the game and he put it together. Exclamation point. Lowercase a. And when Ethan almost showed us his penis. Period. I am sorry to Peter.
Did you actually just send this?
What the fuck?
is this like right now?
No, this was earlier today.
Because I did. Like they made
Yeah.
a joke about. Wait, was it you who made the joke about me almost accidentally showing penis? Because we hadn't read this email.
No,
yet.
because he has no. It was 2:52 a.m.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry to Peter for almost getting his Phoenix Hawk drop, all caps. But I stand on my actions. That mech was in my hand, and you gave me 2 SRM 6s, and there's 7 exclamation points. Love ya. Share the love. Chat inbox with a little X thing next to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuckers.
he didn't write that.
Okay.
He didn't write the inbox.
That's kind of poggers.
Now to the real email. Hello, fellas. How did
Like you planted that joke. It is you fooled me for a hot second there.
Yeah, there we go.
It only takes a whisper to get Ethan's dick out his pants.
The gentle breeze.
We talked about beer pong earlier. When I was a younger man, one of my strategies in beer pong was to show the other team my dick so they would miss their shot.
One time I was at a party at Ethan's place and he took a shower and we're all sitting in the living room having beers. He just comes out and he just drops the towel. Hello!
Okay, no, that's not what happened. My good buddy Raph was there, and he was like, "Okay, I'm leaving." As I was getting out of the shower, and I was like, "You know what, buddy? Give me a hug." And then I dropped the towel and hugged my friend
That's
Raph.
pretty cool.
All
Buck
I
ass
remember is you remember. But
So today is my old roommate and very good friend's birthday. Tall Peter.
Tall Peter,
He's 32.
related to Dutch Peter.
Yeah, we used to live together, and at one point we were having some drinks at our apartment, and then he came out of the washroom just with his dick and balls completely flaccid over the band in his sweatpants. And I was very drunk on tequila, and this is when I stopped drinking tequila. I crossed our kitchen and then
kissed him
just
on the penis.
full punched him
That's a-
straight in the balls, and I still remember what it feels like.
That okay.
And then he just dropped like a sack of bricks.
I have gotten drunk with you a few times, Peter.
Yeah.
I do feel like like your visceral reaction to seeing a penis when drunk is so just like punch it.
Yeah.
It's just like I just need to crawl over this couch and punch that.
We
thing.
were in the
I'm
kitchen.
being called a drunk bear in chat right now.
Aw, you're
by the
just a
way.
little bear.
But
That
you're
you're
so
cuddle.
cute.
He is the bear. It's
Yeah.
Bear,
Yeah.
Otter, and the Twink.
I
Yes.
swear, if
Yeah.
any were here, guys,
I'm
you,
the otter.
you would curl in and it
Yeah.
would feel so good.
Yeah.
And I'd give you a nice big old bear hug.
And it doesn't take much for me to get naked.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, both of you guys have stolen kisses from me on my birthdays.
I on Peter's birthday one time I kissed him so much that his girlfriend started getting
Yeah,
jealous.
she. You motherfucker.
I got jealous too. I went in for a look. Yeah,
Well, you fucking did it too.
yeah, we're
But
at a bar.
Dara got mad at Ethan.
Yeah, she didn't see me as a threat. Ethan, though.
Yeah. Peter's into twigs. What can I say?
It's the closest thing to a girl I can get here.
with the boys.
with the lads. For some reason, his email is written totally normally, so I think he had like his drunk clarity.
Yeah, just I gotta focus on this email now.
Just like one eye typing out in Gmail. Hello, fellas. The email has forced me to. Oh, what the fuck? No fucking way! He copied his first paragraph from the subject line into the email.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you were loaded.
That's
dude.
why it
Yeah.
seems so normal.
Yeah. Wow, guys. Thank you for all the content you're putting out, and being one of the most engaging groups to be a part of. Hi, chat. We're famous now.
That's you. You did it. You
Okay,
did it.
I like the meta emails, too. This is a fucking great idea. Well, kind of, but not really. But I'm happy about it. What are the boys' favorite running jokes?
What are the boys' favorite running
Yeah,
jokes?
he's got multiple questions here, so I'm going to stop so we can get through them.
I mean, I like the classics because
The corn is good.
they harken back the corn. I'm walking here. You guys smell that? Because like I remember
Crunch at us is definitely very
was a great
good,
one.
yeah.
But I like them
Oh,
because the
My
nascent-
favorite running joke is what does the female horse like to run the farthest? The marathon.
That's a good running joke.
That's pretty
a good
good.
running joke.
Yeah.
I like the early ones just because it reminds me of like the nascent days of the podcast when it
Yeah.
was still so like Wild West for us and we were just trying to figure everything out. And
And
now it's become completely rote and so, like
Yeah.
such a chore to do. Where we never have any fun whenever we get together. If any of us could choose, we wouldn't be doing this podcast, but it's just so lucrative.
If there
that
are
we
two other
gotta.
guys I could be getting drunk with right now, it would be just so much. No, but yeah, I mean, the show does pay for itself. Though.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
As far as recent running jokes, I don't know. Do we have like recent running jokes?
Corn on the cob.
That's like an old running joke. That's what I mean. Though. Do we have?
Clam in your slam.
Clam, yes,
Come on
slam
and
is some
slam,
clam.
and welcome to the clan.
I mean, I did like
Lord
I
Boy's
beat off the
King.
Space Clam a few times.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Lord
My
Boy-
favorite Chuck Tingle novel.
Lord Boy's Cannon.
Lore Boy's Canon, I
Lore Boy's
think, is
Canon.
probably my default favorite meme, but that's not really.
I mean, yeah,
It
that's
doesn't count.
kind of a running joke. That's just when we admit that we fucked up and don't know what the answer to a question is. We're
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's this. What was
Yeah.
it? Or we think of something cool, a cool possible answer. To
Yeah.
something.
A good
one.
Yeah. God, the running
Oh.
jokes.
What's your favorite running joke,
Yeah.
Fitty? Is it hot dogs? Got drunk researching the hot dogs?
That's
Low Boys Prime, yeah. I mean, I like Low Boys
Lore
Prime
Boy's Prime
too.
is good, yeah.
Low Boys Prime, I like it so many episodes. So I do Low Boys Prime. It's completely off the cuff. I never prep a Low Boys Prime. Except maybe when I write the episode, sometimes I think to myself,
You have an inkling.
this would make a
Yeah.
good Lore Boys
Yeah.
Prime,
Yeah.
whatever. But it's completely off the cuff. Sometimes I dread it. Sometimes we get to the end of the episode, I'm like, man, I didn't think of a single fucking thing.
Well, you've
and I just
passed
gotta
it off
pull out.
sometimes.
You're like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
if you want Jamie's toenails, then-
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And so often I just default to send us something gross.
Yeah.
So sometimes I get self-conscious about it, but I do really enjoy doing it, for sure.
That's a game on.
Animal Facts? Yeah, Animal Facts is a fun,
Animal
more
Facts
recent
is a
meme, for
really
sure.
good
But I think that's something we're just all interested in nature.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, so often it's not even that we know an animal fact or plan an animal fact. Now it's so often like we'll just say something and be like, "Well, there's your fucking animal fact, I guess."
Yeah, of
you know
course,
what I mean?
yeah.
Just like,
Oh, actually,
giraffes in the
yeah.
Destiny universe only have one testicle. There's your animal fact, you know?
Jamie
Yeah.
Jamie pulled up the clip being a action and not like a thing directed at him. I'm gonna Jamie pull up the clip is one of my favorite recent ones as well.
Which I thought it was a
I
great...
hate referring to the most popular
So
podcast
so
ever.
this is the thing. When you guys started this, when Peter started this, I thought it was a
It is
great
my
thing
fault,
that we
yeah.
were doing on our own, and then they were like, they do this in the Joe Rogan Experience. I was like, what? What do you mean they do this in the Joe Rogan? Why are we saying this?
We refer to a monkey man who likes LSD. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I like how Juicy says, "Y'all remind me of the Pistol Shrimp" was the working title of my graphic novel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Nature
gonna take a
Walk.
while, by the way.
Yeah, it got it's hit some road bumps.
Did we finish that one?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Hey,
I think
good to handsy.
I think we read the subject line. Peter read one sentence that said, "Oh, he posted the subject line again in the email," and then hasn't read anything. Oh no, he read one question. What's your favorite running joke?
What? Just because we're doing one at a time, just so we don't overwhelm the listeners or Jamie now.
We never do that.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to overwhelm me, but you might out-time me because like,
Jamie's ready for bed.
Don't worry about this. Which ones are you glad are gone, and which do you miss? Also, drink for Magic Rocks. All right.
glad you're gone, like as in running jokes.
I suppose, yeah.
I think the running jokes probably just like fade away.
Yeah, that's it. I don't
remember them.
I don't know if there's any that I'm glad that are gone, because if they're gone, I probably just forgot that they existed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd still be doing it.
An episode that finished, and I like right after it finished was like, I wrote this, I hate it, I don't like it. It was a bad episode. Bloodborne was one of our top 5 downloaded.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Episodes, yeah.
Yeah, I've had this. I've had the same thing too, where I just like I'll write an episode and I'm like, it's gonna be super serious and deep and cerebral. You know,
Yeah.
it's this great story, and then we end up goofing. And I remember like getting to the end of it and just being like, I hated that. And then if I actually re-listen to it, I'm like, oh no, this was actually very enjoyable. You know, like,
Early show, I was always down, like, man, that wasn't that good or whatever. Like, I was down at like hyped to record, down after it was done. I don't think you guys are the first Swedes here, for the record.
better be.
Yeah.
Better. Don't worry, we'll kick out any other Swede. If you're a Swede who was here before Pigolina and Beak Sorban, you got to tell us, and we got to kick you out. I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys.
That's the rules.
And then finally, we can wrap up his email here. Ethan, congrats on again on everything from the wedding to the home ownership. It's a bitch.
I cut my lawn today.
Yeah. James, I can't wait to find a new streaming game so we can talk about hot dogs while I'm at work. Peter, I'm so happy that you no longer have a home address. That you no longer have my home address. I moved, bitch. That's true, because I did a commission for him. For his girlfriend, so I didn't have his home address for a while.
Why don't you just get a P.O. box? Bison says it's easy.
Yeah. I lore request for the lore monkeys to throw lore poop of Doom, which we did.
Dude,
We could do it again because the Eternal added a bunch of shit. I would love to do that because I love that fucking game.
Yeah, I think we talked about like the speed running and how it became a thing. Like, I don't think we talked about or touched on 2016 or Eternal at all.
Eternal adds a ton of shit.
I would love for you to do a Doom Eternal episode because I fucking hated the game.
Yeah.
So I would love to just learn the story of it.
Thinking about the game makes me sweat. I love it so much.
Because I love the waking up, like, orbiting Earth and being like, oh, you're in this fucking station, like, demons are taking over, and then I just hated the gameplay so much I couldn't
Any
get
game
behind
with
it.
decent lore, it's hard to get it all in 1 hour. Like, you just gotta pick an arc, and you gotta go for it, right? Like,
we pick and choose as we go.
He also says Payday. I have Payday 2. I've literally never played it. I got it for free.
I think I got it for free, too.
Army of 2, which I did play the first one. I don't know what kind of fucking lore there is. I had a lot of fun.
Fitty asked for Army of 2 lore in the
like
Discord
a bunch.
all the time.
Yeah, like I guess we'll just figure it out. Valorant, sure. Counter-Strike, which I have thought about, but I want to do the history of the mod more than I want to do the history of the game.
I've played like 700 hours of Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
I
there
would
you go,
really
baby.
good for that
Put that one on your list.
Yeah.
I played
Especially
like
with
7.
the development of the
And most of them were me playing on your PC.
yeah,
Probably.
yeah, but like, dude,
I
like,
probably played like 27 and 20 hours review and 7 hours review.
Rainbow Six Vegas, sure. Yeah, the
I
Tom
hated
Clancy
that game.
stuff.
I hated
Yeah,
that game.
I've never played it.
I'm okay with the shooters that I like. And I like Halo 3 is because it's a lot of like verticality in it, and I hated Rainbow Six because it's so much just like you pick a corner and you just like sit there and you're like, I'm just watching my corner, you know. And then when somebody walks by, you go bum, and just shoot them. I hate that. Like I want to be moving, I want to be running.
Yeah.
The entire time I'm playing a video game. I never want to like take my finger off the W key, you know.
It is more tactical, but like when you make those big old team plays in
Yeah.
Rainbow Six, that's rewarding as fuck.
I get why people like it for sure. It's just like I've played enough video games at this point to know that it's just not for me. Like
To go way back to Bison's other thing, I had put on my list of things to cover, like just the biography of Tom Clancy and like how his games ended up being made, and I took it off for some reason, like Rainbow, because again, I'm like a huge Division simp.
Yeah.
For some reason. I just love it.
You never tell us about this. I feel like it's like a drug habit. Like you do it behind closed doors. You don't tell anyone.
I
had a lore idea,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
want to tell you guys.
Mark, Jay, and I, and they're both in Toronto, played the Division. I have like 400 hours in both games combined. Like, I fucking crushed that game.
Yeah.
I just think it's like boring to talk about, I guess. Yeah. And he also says, Left 4 Dead and Halo Peter. You've had a break, friend. And you've even finished the MCC. It's time for Halo. James, take your time, sweet boy. We love SCP. Drink.
Oh.
I like how they know how to speak to me.
I love that Finny just like has called out this email.
Yeah, Finny
He's
sticks
prime,
up
but
for
don't
me. In a Discord, sometimes people say funny things, and Finny sticks up for me, and I love it.
Yeah.
Because I am a sensitive, delicate boy, even
Yeah.
though I'm the biggest of the lore.
Are we all?
Love
Yeah.
y'all. Hope you're
Yeah.
having a great time today. And I wish for many drinks in your future. Oh man, we got many drinks in our fucking present.
I'm like, right now, want to open another beer, but I'm like, how much longer is this cask going to go? I probably should.
You still got to do who's line?
Yeah, exactly.
And you got the hot dog facts one.
Oh,
I
thank
cannot
you.
believe the rotation timing put the hot
That is
dogs
beautiful. That is
on
beautiful.
Jimbo.
Put the hot dogs on Jamie's plate.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one that I think we got the apology for.
So I've seen most of these. Not to gloat.
Jamie is the
Not to gloat.
Jamie's
You
the resident
fuck.
hot dog fact expert. What is it? James Hot Dog dropped a bag full of pig anuses into a wiener making machine.
No, you're getting it all wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
James Potvin is going to be so mad.
If you
Yeah. Finally, he can ping me.
Look, sorry, if you type, I'm going to show you one thing, Ethan. If
Okay.
you type mustard into my browser.
Okay, I will live tweet this for the listeners at home. Jamie is going to Google, where we still have the original, the OG All My Guts episode.
It's right here. The tweet is right here.
So he typed MUS, and about 6 down, there's a Mustard 2021 on Twitter tweet that comes up.
And it's Larry Hot Dog.
Okay. Hot dogs were invented in 1936 by Larry Hot Dogs when he accidentally dropped a bag of prize-winning pig assholes in his dick shaper machine.
That's how hot dogs were born.
That's nice underscore mustard. Great tweet.
That's a 2013 tweet, but it holds
This
true
is
today.
the kind of shit that got me into Twitter, and then all the Trump tweets is what got me off of Twitter.
Cancer.
Yeah.
So standard beef hot dog, 190 calories, 7 grams protein, 30% of your daily value of vitamin B12.
Jesus.
Excuse me?
Vitamin B12, I said.
Vitamin B12.
Oh, okay.
You Porky pigged for a moment there.
Yeah, you did.
It's a crucial nutrient for crucial metabolism.
Okay.
And, yeah, anyways, hot dogs were one of the first foods eaten on the moon. I don't know if you know that. I know more than this fact says. The astronauts...
Hey, Finny, go fuck yourself, okay?
He's Bud ban him when we get home. Get the fuck out of here.
The astronauts were offered ice cream and opted out for hot dogs.
Oh, in lieu of hot dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of understand that.
It's a slice of Americana for sure.
Yeah.
This
Hot
is what-
dogs are as American as apple pie.
Yeah.
This
Get
is-
the ballpark dog up on the moon.
Yeah.
It freezes immediately. You're like, okay.
This is honestly one of my favorite quotes, and it's one of next to the Larry Hot Dogs
Larry
thing.
Hot
It's
Dogs.
one of my go-to copy pastas in general chats in video games. Like, if you're just like doing something and then this pops up on your screen, you're like, what? But hot dogs are meant to be enjoyed, not weaponized. Was ESPN's quote of the year after the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council reacted to a fan throwing a hot dog at Tiger Woods during an event, and he linked the video here, which I've never seen.
Oh, there's a video.
We're gonna have to watch it another time. It doesn't really lend to the medium at the moment, but apparently the best Beyond Beef hot dog is the best rated. He's linked sources for everything. He's drunk at like 3 a.m. last night.
Yeah.
Like madly typing.
No.
hot dog shit.
I gotta get my bibliography in order. Okay.
Cite your sources with your hot dog facts.
Oh yeah. Is it MLA formatted or
Yeah.
APA?
Well, it's whatever the
What the fuck
website
is
was.
this?
It's
That is really shitty copy paste bibliography.
So there's black writing highlighted
on
with
black
gray
background.
highlighter.
Show the camera. Show the
I
stream.
mean, yeah, it's not going to lend to the podcast, which is what most of these people are going to see it in, but it's like Dodger Stadium sold this many hot dogs in 2005, 1,600,000.
Coors Field 105, 1,000,005, Wrigley 1,000,005. It goes on and on. I'm not going to read them all.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
It's a lot of hot dogs. Like,
read the header. He says with 4 exclamation points. Read the subject line. I call it out.
15 hot dog facts because I know Ethan's ready. I know the format is cancer, and no, I'm not sorry. You're right. Okay, how to say hot dog in different languages. Let's play Spanish. Speed round.
Oh, it's
It's
Poro. No, is it Rio?
Perito caliente.
Perito.
Okay.
Perito.
Italian. Caldo cane.
Caldo cane.
French. You guys know this.
Shinshou.
Steamy?
There's Shinshou.
Steamy.
Steamy. They're steamy.
No, don't say fucking trop steamy.
That's for 3%.
Okay, guys.
Tugani.
We're catering to the smallest fraction of our audience at the moment.
We're catering to your cousin Lovecraft.
And you know what? Every
Just
time I
gifted us 5
cater,
gift subs.
it is for hot dogs, but not right. German, heißer Hunderlust.
Worst would be.
yeah.
Worst would be.
Portuguese, cachorro quente. Swedish.
Okay, don't even tell us. Swedes, what's a hot dog in Swedish?
I'll move on to the others,
Yeah.
and you hit us with that in the meantime.
Thank you.
Norwegian/Danish, grillpølser.
Grunpulser sounds like a Pulitzer Prize winning novelist or something.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Grunpulser. Varmkorv, grillkorv.
Yeah, I got korv or varmkorv. But
So I guess
yeah.
korv is like the dog. If it's grillkorv, is like a grilled hot dog versus a steamy.
Yeah, very
Steamy is
good.
what we call them here.
Way to be good at your own language.
Yeah.
Latin.
You did it. Ellerkorv med brod. Name.
Latin. Passer tombo tele fartum.
That's what I'm gonna do next time. I roll up to a Bell Pro.
I love the idea of some 3rd century monk ordering a hot dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got Czech, Parkiroviku, Dutch, Worcestershire, and
Worcestershire?
I'm fucking it up.
Worcestershire sauce?
Dude, you saw how I was doing on English earlier.
Dutch is not your forte. Forte is French.
Yeah.
Finnish, Makalat.
That's a good one.
Whoa.
People who cook hot
That's
dogs
aggressive.
People who cook hot dogs tend to be women, 25 to 44-year-olds in the kitchen where they belong. That's awful.
Oh, come on.
Now I understand the
No,
apology.
it didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh, I see. Fucking James put you on blast over here.
Holy fuck. Vinny's about to get a band, and then James is like, nah, it was me.
No, it was me. I am the one who gets
No,
the
it
bed.
tends to be women, 25 to 44-year-old, married with school-aged children.
Just James all the time. I defended you! Oh, man.
So, poppy seeds and positive drug tests?
What?
Poppy seeds and positive
yeah,
drug test is
yeah,
a
yeah.
Seinfeld episode where Elaine eats too many poppy seed muffins and she's supposed to go away for work.
Like
And
test for heroin
the
or something?
doctor tests positive for opium.
Yeah, that's what it says, but he just copy-pasted too much of the article, so I have info on poppy seeds.
Oh man, James is lining you up. Fiddy, I would like to submit my application to be your new favorite lore boy, okay?
No, am I your favorite?
Am I your favorite?
I do the Halo episodes, though, so maybe I could come in with the CV, which is Curriculum Vitae, which is also Latin.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Largest hot dog
Does that
eating
mean hot dog
contest.
in Latin?
So,
Yes.
biggest hot dog eating contest.
Yes,
How many people?
Curriculum Vitae.
Like competing?
How many people in it for the win?
Okay, not spectating. I'm gonna say 24.
I didn't listen.
Largest hot dog eating
I
contest.
didn't listen.
People in a row eating hot dogs trying to win the game.
Like, how many guys eating dogs?
Yeah,
To win.
not viewing.
500.
500.
3,189.
Whoa! I thought 24 was high.
3,189.
That's a big line.
That's like
How many hot dogs end to end?
that is the double the population of the town I went to high school in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double and then some when we
Yeah.
were in high school.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to take a quick aside here to tell Terry to go fuck himself, because we did the flood recently. The Forerunner is what's left.
Okay. I think I got the meat and buns of this email. There's a little more extra, but in the sake of just moving on, and I took the best stuff. Thank you, Juicy. I love the hot dog facts. We got some new stuff here.
And you got some stuff wrong that Jamie corrected you on.
No.
I just added content.
It's like, I'm sorry you're such a sexist, dude. Like, That sucks.
For the spectators, 40,000. While 1.66 million watched at home.
Imagine a guy.
That
with
was right at the end of the email. It's just memes.
Imagine a guy with binoculars looking in, or like.
Oh, this is the guy throwing a hot dog at Tiger Woods.
That's awesome.
Oh, we'll watch it after.
Imagine a guy just binoculars in a 40,000 person stadium looking at like Joey Chestnut fucking downs those things, man.
Yeah. Don Cherry is just like, back in my day, we used to eat hot dogs all the time. We never even used to chew them. And then Ron McClane just like desperately trying to like keep it on track.
He's got a mustard suit.
Yeah. Of course, he's dressed like the hot dog guy from fucking I Think You Should Leave.
Don Cherry there, like, I mean,
that did happen, sort of.
I mean, yeah, it was a big. It turned out he was a big racist, and CBC fired him, and I'm good with that. I never liked Don Cherry.
I liked him as a kind of like a carnival attraction.
Sure, yeah,
like
the bearded lady.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, Peter, I'm just Joshua. Thank you for the flood. Joey is so fast. No one else can keep up. That fast twitch float of his. The Canadian national hockey team equals powered by pork anus.
Yes.
I mean, that's how we win so many.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. It's all pork anuses.
That's why I watch the Winter Olympics and not the Summers. I don't give a fuck, but I watch that Canadian women's team absolutely eat other countries alive. They cannot be stopped.
The Canadian women's soccer team just won gold.
Recently?
Yesterday they won gold.
Yeah, cool.
In a shootout against maybe Sweden, actually. Finland? I don't know. Some country. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
We have a subject line, finally. Ba, 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 ba. Hey guys, Mecha Paladin here.
Hey!
Who we've already called out on the episode.
He's a bridge inspector.
Finally got around to writing you. I wasn't sure what I actually wanted to say in this email.
What?
Sorry, Mecha Paladin. Jamie just walked in with a Lunchable snack bag.
This is rad.
This is the poor man's charcuterie.
Yeah.
Mecha Paladin here. Finally got around to writing you. I wasn't sure what I actually wanted to say in this email, honestly. Did I want to try and be funny? Or serious?
Feel free to have whatever you like.
So instead, I am half asleep, and we will see what happens. First off, thank you. You guys kept me sane through a couple of the most difficult times of my life. I am not exaggerating for effect. I was in a couple of very dark places, but you always made me laugh, and I looked forward to it. And I may forget the exact context and wording, but the snake and water comment reactions, something about Python and programming before being the excuse, I will always remember. Well, I don't. Stunned, confused, silence finally broken by a what? I wish I could find it again and clip it. I wish you could find it again and clip it.
What the fuck?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe the snake episode? Start there. That's my Easter egg for you. Does anybody know Lunchables? Talk about a pig anus. That's all.
No.
That's all fragile nuts.
It's like Schneider's. It just gives you meat, cheese, and crackers, dude. It's basically Lunchable.
No, it's really good. It's
It
got
is
like a
Lunchable.
really nice,
Yeah.
a really nice little sausage, delicious cheese, and like straight up, like dried out little baguette discs.
Yeah, I love them. It's basically adult Lunchables. It's like I can feel good about.
Oh
eating
fuck!
them.
Wait a second. Bison's on the case here.
Oh, it's a Jamie joke. It was about programming, and then Cameron Denholm
Yeah,
says,
dude.
"Is that a mattress behind the door?"
Yes.
Yes, it is. Like C++ and Python. Mecha Paladin continues. Sorry. Anyway, that's actually the most important thing I want to say. Thanks again for making the podcast and sometimes almost killing me by making me laugh as I drive. Honestly, man, you've been around.
Forever.
Oh yeah, like longer than most people.
Yeah.
Uh,
The original Lorfolk green text,
yeah,
I think, was him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we made the Lorfolk Green Tech for Mecha pretty much.
Yeah.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah.
It's our pleasure.
And I love the fact that your job sounds fake.
We got one from Dakota, who is, I believe, Jester.
Yeah.
I just don't know if Dakota Kasel, the one in the email, is indeed the Jester.
It is. So, Dakota Castle. Mailbag is the subject.
Jester.
Hey,
another,
boys.
another super long time listener.
Yes, would have green text if not patron, but is...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course. Hey boys, it's Jester. I'll be level. So, hopefully, like, one knee down while all of us are sweating
Hey there, champ.
on the field.
Take a knee.
On the AstroTurf, yeah.
Okay, I'm taking a knee for
Yeah,
Jester here.
me too. Hang on. I'll be level. I'm just doing this to get an email in the mailbag. So whiteboard behind them,
Okay.
you know, with just like
X's and O's
exactly, just like
leading to on the episode.
nothing, indecipherable. Y'all know what episode I'm gonna ask for. Is Bonkle.
Is Bonkle, yeah.
Is
would,
Bonkle.
would be Bonkle.
So we actually got this email today, and I had started an episode, and I'm considering just abandoning it to kill the Bonkle meme. To be fair,
Peter's written
Yeah.
the Bonkle episode
Yeah,
and might
like-
just kill it.
no, like Dakota, you you may have gotten your wish. Because I started something that was not Bonkle, but then this email came in at 3:30 this afternoon, and I was just like, fuck me, man, I gotta get through it. Like, I gotta do it. I've been waiting for 3 years now. Oof. We all know the routine. This is very much a Coach Carter thing. Like, we just Denzel Washington, just like, well, I've been waiting for 3 years now. We all know the routine. He's just got like Tahu from Bionicle drawn on a whiteboard, yelling at a bunch of guys playing football.
Everyone in the chat is giving us the routine too. Fragile's like, hey boys, we've all had fun here today.
Yeah.
Bison continues, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's looking rough. Yeah. Maybe we'll never see Bonkle, but at least we tried to get there.
That's right. I'm talking about more Magic episodes. I'd love multi-part about some more walkers. Planeswalkers?
Planeswalkers?
Yeah.
That's did they put an apostrophe in front of where the planes would go?
No, that's not a y'all. Yeah,
It's
fucked
not a
up.
y'all.
Yeah. Maybe even Nico Bolas and Ugin. Liliana and Jace.
We've done Nicol Bolas. We've never done Ugin.
No,
we've
we've
done.
not.
I mean, we've skirted Nicol Bolas a lot. Like I'm on Cat.
He's around.
Yeah. I mean a lot of the Dominaria ones feat Nicol Bolas too.
Liliana and Jace both have great stories and lead to the Gatewatch saga too.
Yeah, so I would love to get into the Gatewatch eventually. Coach, I'm trying to get to the Gatewatch. It's just like, it's so hard.
Yeah.
I keep getting distracted by Warhammer. The D is just too strong.
Maybe the Eldrazi could make a good episode too.
I would love to do Eldrazi.
A good one-shot of the planes would be great too. Innistrad or Tarkir would have been my picks, but Ixalan has zombie pirates and dinosaurs. Oh! And Pete, you know what I want. Signed, Billy Hatcher.
Okay, good powwow. I think we're ready for the second half.
Yeah.
Were we kneeling?
Oh, some of us were.
Oh, for Christ's sake, we did get an email live.
Of course we did.
Oh,
What's
fuck.
gonna happen is gonna keep happening.
Well, that's okay. Hey, look at this little Jumbo.
Take the crackers.
Little
I've been
fragile
taking
shark. I'm eating them. They're delicious.
Oh,
Thank you.
Fragile
Of course,
shark.
please.
Fragile shark.
Hello again, loreboyspodcast@gmail.com. I was worried about leaking that email first.
Oh, shit!
Oh, man.
Oh, there's only one cheese left. Oh,
Take it, please.
No, Ethan.
You have the last meat and cracker. Take it.
But you don't
Make
eat
a
the
sandwich.
You don't eat the sausage.
I ate cheese with crackers.
I just felt bad.
Loreboysplitalunchable.com.
Yeah, here,
This is our OnlyFans.
Welcome,
All our OnFans.
Welcome to our mukbang.
I have another one. We need to
We
crack
used your gummy bears as like a placemat.
up. You know what? I didn't want the no one wanted the
Gunami bears.
Alright. Just dropping in my public proclamation of affection. Thank you to the titular boys for the years. No, Lord Bits.
40 years.
For the years, sorry.
Oh, I thought you said 40 years. I'm like, hell yeah, 40 years we've been doing it. We started in 81.
For the years of chuckles, and thank you, everyone in the Discord, for a year of cold bag sprites and well-researched hot dogs, and generally being cool homies on top of it. Special shout out to Bison for getting community game minister. Honestly,
Yeah,
Special
dude, actually.
shout out to Bison.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
with a heaping spoonful of parasocial love, which I love because I watch too many Twitch streamers and have parasocial love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
40 more years. 40 more years.
Fragile Shark, thank you very much. You have been a great member of the community, and I don't know where I'd be without your memes.
Yeah.
So.
You'd be green if you weren't red, an absolute... I mean, you have some competition, but I would still give you the title of God King of the Meme Lords.
Yeah.
Oh my
Beef
God.
Supreme's coming up, though. He's got my number.
I mean, Fragile's the OG, like, meme
the-
drops. Just
the
full,
meme
man.
lord, yeah.
I don't know where you get him, Fragile, because I'm on Reddit, and you're not getting them from there. But
Yeah, it's insane, dude. I mean, these weird
fuck,
shit,
man.
It's,
You got such good ones, they slay me. We got the subject is square parentheses, or bracket, I guess, lore boys, close bracket, contact. Joey, aka Handolo, the email is do not reply at wordpress.com. This was submitted at 5:23 p.m., so I feel like a university professor seeing a student submit an essay at like 11:58. Came for the BattleTech lore, stayed for y'all's, spelled correctly, with
Good.
the apostrophe S at the end.
Oh, possessive y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Y'all's. Came for the BattleTech lore, stayed for y'all's zany personalities. Not sure if I'll make it into the live stream, you won't. To say hello to everyone from the Discord, so if not, hello everyone.
Hello.
The lore is great, but I love the little game community y'all threw together. Again, that wasn't this y'all, that was that y'all, as in Bison.
Yep.
Playing MechWarrior with everyone gives me happy flashbacks to the Xbox 360 days, playing with my friends after school. Thanks, y'all. I may be a dirty peasant, aka non-Patreon. Doesn't matter to us.
Nope.
I mean, we appreciate those who do, but at the same time, like, if you can't, don't fucking do it. But I really appreciate what you guys do, and I think everyone in the chat will agree with me. Cheers, take a shot with me, you lovable scamps. Bison already did, so...
Cheers, boys. I haven't bumped glasses
Joey!
with folk in a while.
Bumping glasses isn't COVID friendly.
So,
Joey, aka Handola.
yeah. So, Joey, I was at Kyle's last night, slept there, we played a bunch of MechWarrior, and he was just like, yeah, man, I liked playing with some guys who knew what they were doing. So he, as well, like, my real-life friends appreciate my internet friends.
Yeah.
Ethan, do you ever use your two-way laptop and, like, type on the back while you're looking at the screen on the front?
No, I actually never folded like that.
Well, really? Well,
Never.
you just did.
I do it for this because I never feel the need to have a tablet. I like having like a little laptop that's very light. But for this, it makes a lot of sense. But like personally, I'd never hold it like
You
that.
just laptop it the whole
Laptop,
way.
yeah, laptop. When I use it, which I use it to write and I use it to prep D&D, basically.
So, subject line, thank you. This is from Austin Forshey, who is another one of our wonderful patrons. over on
absolutely.
Discord.
Yeah.
And also, like, very, very active
Yeah,
within. Wonderful.
super.
He says, hey Pete, Jamie, and Etan.
That's me.
I just wanted to say thank you for all you boys do with the podcast and even the Discord. If it wasn't for me looking up Silent Hill's lore, that's Jimbo right there, you got him.
Wait, wasn't that yours?
That was
No,
yours.
I did Silent Hill, you did Silent Hills.
Did I?
What? You did? He did PT.
That's Silent Hills.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
It's
Is it
supposed to be.
I just
I
knew
don't
it as
know.
PT. I just knew it as PT.
Yeah.
Because
I
that was,
listened to a whole lore
that-
episode
that
on
was-
that.
that was
I
the
don't remember
working
it being
title.
called Silent
Yeah.
Hills.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a working title. I always gave that.
The working title was PT. It never got released as
But
any
it was
other thing.
supposed to be
other
Silent Hills. It was like the trailer for that
Than...
game.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
barely remember-
I trust Pete on this.
I listened to the Rayman episode today, and I didn't remember me writing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just in a fugue state.
Yeah.
No arms.
It's like, it's Monday, I've got 1 hour to air, just fucking get something out there. But I put all my love and care, by the way.
Oh, yeah. That's,
Naturally.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fragile does say if anyone ever needs internet friends who don't know what the fuck they're doing in MechWarrior, besides being a crab, you know where to find me. So, do join the Discord. We posted it in the Twitch chat a couple times, but it's in the description.
Fragile's been in there. too.
Fragile-
This episode, whenever you need it. I mean, like, because Fragile's offering up his friend services, so if anybody's listening to this episode
Oh, excuse me.
and
Yes.
hasn't been to the Discord, you can join it, and you already have pre-made friends.
Yes.
They come in a box. And
It's like a blister pack. The top row is weird guys. Then there's the middle row is like normal dudes. Then you got your jocks, your nerds, everything. Yeah.
And now Fragile Shark has confirmed Peter's theory again. I did say I do trust Peter on this.
Kablim kablam. Yeah.
Silent Hills is the
Yeah.
canceled Kojima full game that PT was a
Hey!
teaser.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Pete
Yeah.
knows a thing or two, doesn't he?
I'm not as dumb as I look.
The PT episode feels recent, and I feel like Forshe's been around longer than PT.
No, Forshey puts in work on Discord. He's very active.
No, I mean clearly because he just said.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it feels like you've been around forever.
PT
you know?
must have been at
Yeah.
least 9 months ago. How long?
But yeah,
no, it
but
was
that's
during
it.
the pandemic. We did it remotely.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say
Split
that.
hairs.
I'm not trying to say that. No, you're a liar, Forshe. You were here before PT.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say it feels like you've been around forever.
Don't you
because
fucking hide your identity from me, you bastard!
You bastard. You have been a big presence in the Discord as well, which we appreciate for sure. But we also appreciate the people who
Dude,
just look.
The community, the way it's growing, it's lovely. Like, everyone's getting
It's super
in
cool.
there.
Yeah. I love that place.
Yeah.
It's the only Discord server I actively hang out in.
It's
And
the only one I don't have muted.
I don't have. I mean, I use them for D&D, so I don't have those ones muted. But nobody ever posts other than when we're playing D&D. And then I have one other one, which is some friends, some like IRL friends, which I like barely keep up with.
Yeah.
They do one thing which they call the Price is Wrong Bish, where they find like Facebook Marketplace posts of the most inane or zany shit, and we just do like a how much do you think they posted this for?
I went to that show at the Diving Bell. Who hosts?
What are you talking about? This is my friends on Discord. They do this.
Are they in Canada? Are they here?
Yeah. It's
Is it
nobody
is it like a
hosts-
blonde woman?
No.
Oh, dude, because
My
there's
friend
an
Jason Pocket.
there's like an identical
They're
comedy show that I
They're
went
all in
to.
the Canadian Army.
Oh yeah, no, there's like an identical
To
comedy
loop
show
it
that
back around, PT was in October, mid-October, 14th of October, 2020.
it was a spooker.
It was,
Yeah,
it's
it
when we were
was
doing-
last
yeah,
October.
yeah,
Last
yeah,
October.
It's when we were doing scary games for
Spooktober.
October.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we did I Have No Mouth, which was a really easy
Yeah.
audiobook to get
So
to.
that's 10 months ago, I guess. So
I don't know what did I do in October.
Um,
I'm trying to
says
remember.
here you
I fucked my own butt.
jerked off and did fucking nothing.
I'm glad we got to the same place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I fucked my own baloney. Excuse me.
Yeah. I don't know. I just searched the PT. I'm not sure how to search the surrounding
okay.
episode.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Anyway, he keeps going. And also thank you for everyone on the Discord. Oh, shout out actually. Thank you to everyone on the Discord for being the coolest people I've ever met on Discord. Oh yeah, and hi, oh my god. 54
Whoa,
on
my-
the Discord.
Dude, my cousin has a $700 PS4 right now.
Man,
Bro.
He's
dude.
got the PT yellow on the
Oh.
PS4.
I mean, he can drop those 5 gift sub balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The guy is clearly rolling.
Dude,
with it.
he's got
I mean-
PS4 demo money.
But fucking Pickle's asking everything, asking what we're all asking. Fucking your one cove is what I was thinking as well.
Oh, man.
And
He's
then
saying what we're all thinking.
also Austin follows up with a PS. I didn't mean to type E10 for Ethan.
Okay.
So that's
No, he said I did mean to type
Oh, I see.
Damn.
E10
yeah.
for Ethan.
That's
Hey.
actually crazy, though, that you have PT on your fucking PS4, man. Like, that is not every gamer can say that.
Not every gamer can say that.
For sure.
You are a gamer with a capital G.
we
Also,
on the
welcome
last
back. I
email?
hope your dinner was good. We are. It worked out perfectly.
We
the
did it,
rotation.
yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you guys did it. You sent just the right amount of
Yeah.
emails that it was divisible by 3.
For she and Juicy
Capit,
sitting in a
PS4
tree.
demo money. Capital A.
Yeah, brothers.
Yeah.
We live in a society.
A fuck society, but we live in a society.
Where's your who said it?
We got the last
I-
email.
it's-
Would you let him do
It's
it?
right here.
Oh
Would
yeah.
you let him
Yeah.
do the last email?
I'm sorry, I know I'm
Jumped out
overwhelming. I
his
ate all
throat?
those fucking Lunchables.
So, I got more. You guys need Lunchables?
I'm charcuterie day with my
Okay,
friend.
okay, we'll get more out.
I'll hit some more charcuterie.
He wants more.
More
Okay.
charcuterie tray.
So, hello, Winky Face from Terry. G'day, Terry here. I'm of Australian.
It does sound like him.
That's just like him.
Yeah.
We played D&D with him on mic before, and that was just like him.
He says you can really email if you want Jamie, so it's perfect. We're laying
Oh, no fucking way.
Seeing the other Discord boys who emails made me feel left out, so I thought I would jump in. First of all, I want to praise your 90s references. As a Gen Xer, I thoroughly enjoyed the Sex and the City and MASH references.
He's not Gen X.
No, he's Gen Z.
Alright, leave him alone, right? Maybe try out.
Gen X was born in the 60s.
Yeah.
Could be Terry, though.
Like my parents are Gen X because they're born in like 63 and 65.
Could be Terry, though. Maybe try out some Hogan's Heroes quips. I also wanted to suggest maybe some Batman lore, Star Trek, or Star Wars lore.
I would love Star Trek. I would love to do Star
Yeah,
Trek.
Dara watched a bunch of TNG.
I've been like, my
Yeah.
dad started watching. Oh my god!
Ethan, you're a handsome Gus Johnson.
I saw that. I don't want to call
Oh
it out
yeah!
I saw that. I didn't want to call it out right away. I want to say I got to be more handsome because I'm not as talented. Shit, yeah, Gen Z. I know, Terry. You fucked up the email.
So, Lordcraft and Ethan, you've talked before because David, David's my cousin. Your cousin also met.
Also, David, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
I think my cousin David. I don't know.
Yeah, anyways, they know each other from all over.
You know Dave Palmer.
Yeah, they all know each other.
Yeah.
Ottawa's a
It's
small
funny,
town.
and now we got a Gus Johnson already.
He's got a kid.
So, anyways, to 5 years of the Lore Boys, TM, and hopefully many more. Best wishes, Terry a Tamer. P.S. Thank you for making me a passable nerd by educating me on Witcher, Warhammer, BattleTech, etc.
And you didn't even list Pikmin. Wow.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
Oh.
Terry, you slipping.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
Dave Palmer lore when?
Yeah.
He just had a kid. Cute baby.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm glad we ended on a Terry email. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
Well, we're not over yet, so if you're sitting on that fucking pause button, we got one more game left for you
One
guys
more
to
game.
close out the show.
Don't listen to the mailbag for content. It's just to hang out. We release it just because we recorded the audio.
If you're driving, don't pick up that phone and try and scroll through to find a new podcast. We got more for you. So your
Dave
cousin,
McPalm?
Dave Matt Palmer?
What?
Yes, Dave Palmer is my cousin.
Dude, you fucked that name
I
up.
am Ethan Palmer, and David Palmer is my cousin.
Lord Kratz also is recently had a child. I suspect he's on a phone. That's probably where Malcolm came out.
He had a child. He doesn't have a computer
Well, not
anymore. He
that
just has a phone.
recently. It's been a few years now.
Of course you drive a fucking Volvo. My dad just bought a 1988 Volvo Bertone, actually.
I always thought it was Bertoni.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've never heard somebody say it. I've just seen you write it, and my first thought was Bertoni.
No, my dad went to Calgary, which is halfway through our entire country, to buy a Volvo Bertone.
Halfway through our entire country, when you're talking to somebody from Sweden, he traveled 5,000
He knows
kilometers.
where Canada is.
Okay.
Yeah, but maybe doesn't know how big it is.
It's very
5,000
large.
kilometers.
Guys.
Okay,
It's
whose line is
been
it anyway?
over 3 hours.
Whose line
Let's
is it
wrap
anyway?
this up.
They're here for this.
Whose line is it anyway?
They're here for this. I want some time off.
I want some time.
So what we want to do here, so you guys can play along at home, I'm going to take my time with the questions so you guys can feel free to answer as well. The game is Who Said That? So I will present a quote, and I will throw it to Ethan and to Peter to say, who of the three of us said this? Additionally, if you can say what game and episode that we're talking about, that's going to be extra points.
I'm glad Darnell's not here, so we have a chance
Yes,
of
thank
winning.
God, yeah. So we are going to steal answers from chat.
Okay. I'm getting serious. This is what it's all about.
Does anyone want to keep score? Because last time I remember there was a lot of back and forth unnecessarily about who was ahead. So
It was
if
me.
anyone
It was
wants
me.
to
I was
keep-
ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Darnell was ahead, and then I ended up winning over Peter and Darnell. I believe.
Give me a Sharpie, I'll write on the Swizzer pack.
I don't have a Sharpie.
No. Somebody at home is going to keep score for us.
Yeah.
Okay, so please keep score for Ethan and Peter, and please play along yourself.
And don't forget about the SCP score reference.
So again, the rules. I'm going to give you.
There's a lot of math.
I'm going to give you the quote. The most important thing: say who of us three said it, and then say the game. And if you know the episode title, it doesn't really work in Twitch. You can look it up, but just say the game. And I'll give you. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do.
I mean, the Psycho Yandere anime rules from the Discord does say a person said that easy, and you're right. That's the game. A person said that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Identifying that person.
Terry's grabbing a pen and a
Good.
paper.
We
grabbing
have,
pen and paper.
we have a stenographer for
Exactly.
our court.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Fuck, I ran out of beer.
The court.
No, you didn't.
The court of lore boys. The court of lore
We have,
boys is in order.
We have
I
like
know.
60.
I'd have to stand up though, but this is
Oh,
even
yeah.
better.
Whatever.
That's why I told you to bring the box.
Jamie was worried about the time on the stream, but who gives a fuck? What the hell was that?
He needs
Okay.
2 more beers.
So
45,000 football fields for my dad's Volvo Bertone. We did it. Thank you.
Or Bertoni. Are black shirts and any kind of jeans your lore boys uniform?
It happened by
It
accident.
was accidental.
It was super accidental. Where it was okay for me. I don't know about these guys. The black shirt was top of my after my wife did the laundry, as Jamie would say, or as Fiddy would say, as she's supposed to. It was
What? Hey, whoa.
You put Fiddy on blast for women being in the kitchen
I
doing hot
cannot
dogs.
remember. It's not even close to my personality.
It was top of the drawer when I opened my t-shirt drawer this morning. I said, "Perfect, a cotton Fruit of the Loom black t-shirt. That's what I'm all about. I love pure cotton t-shirts. That's
They're very soft.
90% of my shirts are black, so
There you go.
I fold my own laundry.
But look at the jeans, guys. Legs up, boys. We got
Dark
light
blue.
dark blue, black. So
Yeah.
we also got the.
I'm the good lore boy. Peter's the neutral lore boy, and Jamie's the evil lore boy.
Yes.
So, as an evil lore boy, I
Put
want to
beer
put you through.
in my shoe.
Don't put beer in your shoe.
I spilled it in my shoe.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through whose line is it anyway. I have 10 questions, so there's 10 points.
Fruit of the Loom.
Well, it's because she's not married.
Okay, 10 points. 10 points. You say?
Yeah, 10
Okay,
points.
yeah.
All right, so 10 points. Half point for getting the who said it. Half point for getting the episode and or game. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. I like that we're putting in more rules every time.
Yeah.
It's
This happened
That's good,
last
that's
time.
good.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys are just illiterate. But anyways, here we go.
I'm an idiot. It's true.
I mean, I believe it. I fully believe that I'm.
The first email fucked me up, dude.
Yeah,
Like-
okay. So the first quote I congratulate my alarm clock every morning. Good job, buddy.
That's you.
Jamie,
Yeah, that's you.
What episode? Lord only
I have
fucking
no
knows.
idea.
I'm gonna guess Elspeth Part 2.
We're gonna let it come in.
Bonk.
We're gonna let it
Jamie.
come in, but yeah. So basically, for those listening at home, the way that I looked these up today is I played Sea of Thieves and I just like dropped the needle on random episodes, like from it could be 1 month ago. It honestly could be 2 years ago. I just was dropping the needle everywhere.
Bison says SCP Meat Monsters.
So we are gonna get into it now.
Was it you? Because this is every time we play this game, and so I talked to Big Game saying that I definitely won. I definitely lost last time because so often I had no memory of this thing, and I would be like, "First year was Jamie," and it was like, "No, Ethan, you said that."
I put a little juice on the delivery, so it makes it feel like my own joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait, but it also
Trixie
does.
son of a bitch.
It's kind of like funny and cute, and it does sound like something you would say.
Yeah. So, like Ethan said, it was Ethan.
What?
I just don't believe that I'm as funny as Jamie. That's all. Jamie's got like good jokes in my head.
And it was for the Rayman episode, which no one got.
Do I get 0.25 for saying like, maybe it
We're
was me?
all at 0.
Okay.
We're all at 0. Gotta
Alright.
play by the rules. Gotta play
Did
by
we
the
get
rules.
any guesses?
How do you
in
get
chat?
points? Do you get
we
points
have-
if neither of us get it?
There's no dealer.
I'm playing for fun, my man.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm having
okay.
fun.
There's no house to the fucking like who said it
I get
fucking
to-
table.
I get to exert my influence a little bit with how I say the things, right? So,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I have
He's
my
the game master.
yeah.
Sure. I've DM'd before.
So,
Okay. This is gonna be a good one.
he's like an architect cuck. It's not a marriage thing.
Yeah, that's this guy. That's this guy. Oh, maybe it's you. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
Let me
We
say it
talk,
again. Let me
we
say it
talk
again.
about cucks a lot. I
An
don't know.
architect cuck.
Let me say it again. He's like an architect cuck. It's not a marriage thing. In the meantime, while we're
Okay,
bringing these in,
okay.
I'm going to explain the last one. I congratulate my alarm clock every morning. We were talking about Rayman. Oh, fuck. I didn't write notes, and I was like, I'm going to remember this.
And then you had 10 beers. And
Yeah,
like, my memory hard. Somebody pull up the clip on the Rayman episode.
It was something about congratulating something for doing its fucking job, kind of thing. Like,
Okay.
like you're like, yeah, I congratulate my alarm
Yeah.
clock every morning. Good job, buddy, kind of thing. Yeah.
I said that. That still sounds like a you thing. Damn, dude, you're funny.
He has to be. Says, oh my god, Cage Ghosts.
I mean, I can
What's
see it.
the architect cuck?
I can see it come from anyone, but my gut instinct was you. So I'm gonna go you with the architect cuck. For the episode, I feel like I need to have a
Oh no,
list
I
for-
do remember saying this. It was the fucking Skaven, the first Skaven Tower.
Okay, then I'm gonna say first Skaven Tower.
Okay, so it was Peter.
Yeah,
Was Peter? So you both got that?
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's 0.5 each.
Uh-huh.
But it was for Magtheridon. Wow, 5 into a sucker.
Okay, yeah.
What?
I was like, I don't remember talking about an architect in this Skaven Tower,
So-
but Pete remembered saying it, so I bought it.
My drunk brain does agree with me here because it was about Illidan stealing the castle, like Tempest Keep, from.
I
From
remember
Magtheridon?
that whole line of jokes. With that. Where
And
just-
Magtheridon was like, and then you guys are like, oh no, he loves it when people steal his castle from him. He's like,
Oh
an architect.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, because I do remember like there's some through line, but I guess
Yeah.
it was like the big dick like obelisk for the bell or whatever. I
Yeah.
thought it was a Skaven.
Yeah,
thing.
that makes sense.
Alright.
But I was like, I don't remember. I wrote that episode. I don't remember talking about an architect.
Yep.
Also, hey, Jameson, you missed us reading your email.
Yeah, we're here though. So we're on question 2 out of 10 now, and we are at 0.5 each. It's a tie game.
4 or 5
We
each.
go either
Alright.
Thank
way.
God Darnell's not here.
Yeah.
I'll say it again because we'd be at
'Cause
2 to
he's
0.5.
so good.
Yeah, don't hork at the
Okay,
mic.
listen.
Don't hork at the
Okay,
mic.
Ice, you
Okay.
gotta be quiet.
Did you cough it?
Senora.
You're so dramatic. You're so dramatic, you little
That's
dog.
such
huh?
a good dog cam too. She's
Yeah.
so pretty.
All
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Karen. You're ruining my national anthem for me.
That was you.
I'm gonna say Jamie. I'm gonna go with
That's
Jamie.
Ethan.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Episode.
I have no fucking idea.
I want to say, have you done? I'm going to say some BattleTech episode.
This one's a really tough one. Like, I'm not giving you any favor.
I'm going to say some BattleTech episode.
Okay, Bison says Ethan.
Okay.
Who's keeping score again? Terry?
I'm
Terry's
keeping, so far, I know where
But
you
I
guys
mean,
are
we're at 0.5 each. It's
0.5,
easy to
0.5.
keep score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the context. Thanks, Karen. You're ruining my. That does. I think you said that.
I think Jamie said that.
So I can give the context as we're building up to it. So I told a story about, it was a tangent, and I was like, oh, my friend Vince, he has a friend who's disabled, and he's in a wheelchair, and they went to a hockey game. And Vince, like...
I do remember the
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
Yes.
with his friend, they kind of fuck
Yeah.
around, so the national anthem happened, and he's like, Vince is like to his friend who can't stand up, dude, come on, stand up, you know, like, it's the national anthem. And then they were laughing.
Some bitch got mad at him.
Yeah, they were laughing
Yeah.
together, but a third party person came
Yeah.
in, and she's like, you really shouldn't talk to him like that. And the guy who she's being offended for was like, what are you talking about, right? So that was how it happened, and Ethan is the one who said it.
Yeah, got you.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Am I at a full point?
You're at a full point.
Yeah, you're at a full point.
What episode?
Halo Flood.
Halo Flood. Okay.
Fair who let my people go. is
Yes.
the
Okay,
That was a
there you
good.
go.
That was a good title.
Next one up.
So
Bison and Fragile also have half a point.
yeah.
Okay.
At least.
I'm counting on chat. You guys monitor yourselves. I'm going to do my best to monitor
yeah.
To
this
wrangle
one.
these two.
I'm too drunk to see
exactly.
this far
He's a half
now.
point ahead of me
This
now.
is tricky.
Yeah. So we're on question 4, and you're at 1, and you're at 0.5, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it might as well have been with the shortcuts they took.
I don't know, dude. That's a tough one.
That sounds like you.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna guess
That's
Jamie.
good. I mean, that was my first instance.
I'm gonna say Jamie.
But I could also see you saying it.
No.
But, okay, so I'm trying to game this too hard where I'm like, will we go 4 clips in without Jamie having picked one for himself? Or would he have
Yeah.
picked one for himself on the 4th one?
Peter in Sweden. What?
I'm getting metagamey.
This one, though, I gotta say, like, I was dropping the needle, and I was taking whatever I took. And it felt uneven at points.
I'm gonna say
That's
Peter,
fine.
and I'm gonna say.
Rome wasn't built in a day. I have dog hair in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Well,
That's a
Rome wasn't built in a day. I have dog hair in my mouth.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Look at the shortcuts they took. It's just because it's such like a good little sharp, innocent jab, which is what Jamie's good at.
I'm gonna say Peter, just to disagree with
Peter.
With Peter.
Yeah.
So
Fuck you.
so we actually get a score, and we don't just end up with the same thing. And I'm gonna say. I don't know, Warhammer. Like, I just picking one at random, because I
Yeah.
got no context there.
It's a good guess.
Was it the kill zone, says Bison? I don't know.
Dude, Darnell the last time was like,
Nailed these.
But he
unbelievable.
didn't reach tonight. Peter in Sweden. Peter Fosberg.
Forsberg. One of the greatest hockey players of all time.
Okay.
I told
I
you.
know what you're talking
I
about.
can't see that far anymore.
Pegalina. You're
So
dyslexic
we
and
need a game statement from you, Pete.
My glasses are in the car.
Game statement.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
The Rome episode.
Jesus Christ. Like, what could we possibly
Teacher,
talk
I think
about?
he forfeits his. I think the timer's up. I think he forfeits his
Yeah,
submission.
I'll just take one from the chat here.
Killzone is the only suggestion from the chat.
Yeah, I'll take Killzone.
Helgas, and Bernstein.
Yes.
So,
my
again,
lawyers.
the quote was, Rome wasn't built in a day, but it might as well have been with the shortcuts they took. And that was me.
Yeah!
I took that
I
one.
got you.
Yeah. So you're at 1.5, 0.5, and Blasphemous was the episode.
Okay.
Oh.
Bad dudes make big trees. And it
Had
was-
to make big trees.
Yeah.
Remember when we shouted out that 4-episode podcast that was our sister podcast for a while?
that
Bad
wasn't-
Dudes, I love
That
that.
wasn't even
Yeah.
related to that. It
Oh,
was
no?
really different,
No.
yeah. It
I'm
was too late.
sure it got brought up in that episode.
It probably did,
Yeah.
but it was too late in the
I still check in on Jeremy every once in a while. I
Yeah.
do check in on Texas.
Paddle
for,
and
like-
Jared, yeah.
yeah,
He shows up in the
he's-
Twitch chat every now and then.
So the way that came about is we were typing, you're like, well, yeah, they didn't have U's. They only had V's because they were chiseling things.
Oh, yeah,
And
because
you said that.
Custodia.
And I-
Custodia is CV.
Yeah.
Custodia.
And I said, well, they could chisel U's. They're just fucking lazy.
Okay.
The Rome wasn't built in a
yeah,
day, but it
yeah,
might as
yeah.
well could have been with
Yeah.
the shortcuts they took.
Yeah.
And that's how that came.
Well, this is just like the last time. I fell behind early, and it was a catch up.
Okay, you can catch up. I may never get past 1.5. Out of a possible 20 is what we're going for?
10.
15?
Or 10. Because half points on each.
But there's 10 questions,
This one
So
I
half
feel
points on each.
right?
And there's 2 possible half points you can get
Oh,
on
excuse
each.
me, yes.
10.
Did Ethan get a 0.5? You didn't get either of them.
I did.
Oh, I
It's
got
point-
9.
so
I
it's-
got Niter.
What are we at? 0.5, 1.5?
1.5, 0.5. Yeah.
Okay, so you get one big question you can pull out of here.
Okay, just to be clear, there is a bonus question at the end that lets us like swap points, right? Where we just like.
I'm okay. I can make that up. Yeah.
What?
Depends on who wins.
Fuck you!
So here's where we're at.
Okay, so Juicy's tied with you, though.
Tied with Ethan. Hey, 0.5, baby.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all you need, really, to win.
Ice, don't lick yourself. We don't have a hot tub.
Ice, come on. Nah, she's off cam. She's fine.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, it's just drumsticks on the camera.
So the next one, it might be easier for you guys. I feel like it might be both. Anyways, let's start out there. The coconut. The island's answer to Anvil.
That was
mine.
you.
That's mine. Yeah, and that was the Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Christmas Island.
Yeah, it was Christmas Island for the 3rd Christmas special.
That was me. I was very proud of that joke when I said it.
Yeah.
Made me laugh.
So we're gonna let that roll in.
We're
We're gonna let that roll in before I
That level of confidence. You're just
gonna let it roll in. We're gonna let it roll in because what I want.
Okay, again, I would be throttled if this was wrong.
No, there's no way you're fucking
But
wrong.
I felt the same thing about the last time when Jamie was like, "No, it was you who said
But
it."
it's in chat now.
If you're right or if you're wrong, I'm always going to give like a 20, 30-second delay just so the chat can play along. Because
Yes,
it's
of
no
course.
fun if they're typing their answer and then I say
Yeah,
right?
of course.
So, yeah.
But again, I would be throttled if you told
Well,
me
it's a
that this was
community.
different.
It's a community game. I'm gonna get up for either more bathtub water or more beer soon. So if anybody has an
You want
order,
beer?
let me know.
I think beer's the way to go.
Not currently.
Yeah.
No, I just added.
I have a
Unless you
box.
break case. Yes, I still have a bottle.
I wager would be finished by the time this episode's finished. But anyways.
Yeah.
So, the coconut. The island's answer to anvils. This came up, you guys think it's the Christmas Island. What it actually is,
Oh, it's not.
What?
Damn.
is the Salamanders episode. For 40K?
Yeah, 40K.
Yeah.
Salamanders is one of the Astartes legions.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. It's the one with the caterpillar.
But I guess if we were just thinking like the crabs, the coconut crabs on Christmas Island, I don't know.
And the reason was behind it, there was like a mysterious traveler who came into town, and then there was the hero of the town.
I mean, it was the Emperor who was the mysterious traveler.
Well, I didn't want to ruin it, but now they can't watch the episode.
No, they'd hate the episode if they ever didn't listen to it.
But anyways, they had those competitions, right? Like go
Yeah.
on hunting, go out these things, and one of them was hold an anvil above your head as much as you can. And then you guys were like talking about it, and I was like, oh, they did that in Survivor, I think, but they had like a coconut, whatever.
Oh.
And you guys were like, the anvil, the coconut of.
The coconut, the
Yeah.
island's answer to
Yeah,
the
the
Emperor.
island's
Yeah,
answer to the
it's
coconut.
true.
But you said you guys. It was me specifically, right? And
Yes.
it was Ethan!
Yeah, it's a half
Thank God,
point.
thank God.
Yeah.
Half point a peach, yeah.
I'm at 2.
Half point a peach.
But it was, yeah, so you're still one.
Mysterious crab emperor rolls into town with a cart full of coconuts. Got it with you so far.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. Yeah, there you go.
So 1 to 2 right now.
And Bison gets a half.
1 to 2, Bison, you take that home with you.
Peter
it says-
Snooze.
Peter Snooze.
We have
One for
five-
me.
One for you. You get a half for you, dude.
You get
What,
half a
Christmas
point. You
Island?
fucker. No,
Bison's down here
no, he
cheating.
was right on something else earlier.
We have
Oh, one total. Oh, sure. Yeah,
Guys,
I won total too.
We have 5 left, and there are a lot of good ones left.
All right.
I gotta say, a lot of good ones left.
Okay, so I can't read o e snooze, but thank
Or
you.
Snooze.
O e snooze.
One for you total. You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
So
I know the internet may have a delay, and I mean I'm quite drunk and can't really see the screen anymore, so it's all good.
Peter didn't bring his glasses.
in a
They're in
world,
the car.
Yeah. When you can't read them, just ignore them. They
Yeah.
love it.
If you can't read them, ignore them.
Yeah. No. So in a world of beautiful himbos, like a twink is gonna stand out, right?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Like in a world of beautiful himbos, a twink's gonna stand out, right? Like.
So, okay, my first thought is Peter did not say this.
Okay.
No,
That's my
it's my
first
guess was you.
It's you or me, is what
Yeah.
I think. And I was leaning you, and then you put the emphasis on you, and I'm like, now he's trying to make me think it was him, but I'm still gonna go with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you because I don't think I'm That funny or clever? Again?
I'm gonna say it's a Warhammer though, because the Primarchs are always
Primarchs is a
perfect.
good one.
Yeah.
Guys,
Maybe Lorgar?
I'm gonna give you a hint. Shoot for the fucking, like, the one you would never think of here.
Okay.
Okay, like,
God damn it!
You're not even close.
I appreciate the hint.
Yeah.
I feel like I love you putting the amount of faith in me that I remember more than 3 episodes at any
Like,
given
I'm
time.
I'm gonna go Pikmin for Terry.
Alright, yeah. In a world of himbos, because that's a term I learned recently. In a world of himbos...
No, in a world of beautiful himbos. Like, a twink's gonna stand out, right?
I mean, I could see myself saying this. I wish I was the one to say this.
do see you
But I
saying
do
this.
think it's Jamie. I mean, you voted me. I voted
Yeah,
Jamie.
yeah,
We've
yeah.
done this before. Huh? Let's go, Pikmin. Terry, come on.
Fucking hell, man. I'm gonna give it to...
DMC, maybe?
I'm gonna give it to the Space Wolves.
Yeah, Lordcraft, I'm fucking juking people. I'm putting the juice on the sentences so they don't guess
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Because it was Ethan.
Yeah, okay.
It was
So that's
either.
another
It was-
half
it
point
was
for
one of
me.
us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to metagame Jamie too much.
Yeah, exactly.
And this was Pitt. Remember Pitt?
Pitt? Okay,
Oh,
Kid Icarus.
okay.
Yeah, Kid Icarus?
Yeah.
And then to state
Oh
like,
yeah, it's fucking Jameson got it.
Jameson got it.
Holy
yeah.
fuck.
For sure he did, yeah.
And to say like how crazy this episode was, it was called "Good Lord, What Is Happening?"
Yeah, that was a
remember that.
bonkers
Yeah.
episode, man.
Because I remember that went from like Greek gods to space aliens to some kind of like wild ass sci-fi or some
Yeah.
shit.
I think we made a lot of comparisons to
Yeah.
like the writer of Dark Souls who like allegedly read the Lord of the Rings
I
and
had
some
no
other-
idea what was going on.
and just
Yeah.
like tried to and just made his own fantasy game based on like that which he didn't really understand.
Yeah.
Which just seemed like it was a Japanese game based on Greek lore, which is you get what you pay for.
I mean, I don't speak Greek, so I could probably do a similar thing.
I like
Probably.
in an Alex Jones voice. The elites don't want you to know, but the geese at the park are free. I have 385 geese.
That was
That's
you.
you. That's you. That's you.
They got me.
That's
What episode?
Oh fuck! I have no idea.
Goodness gracious. I'm gonna go Xenogos, MTG.
Alright, that's what you guys. That's what you guys.
When you claim to go, because this is a remote episode, I remember you saying it.
Bison got it.
Well, you call it out. I mean,
No, he got
okay,
Jamie, not the
Okay,
episode.
sorry.
Whoa, fucking cool your jets, bud.
Hey,
Alright.
I'm hot. I'm behind here.
Yeah.
I gotta get 3 goals to win this fucking game without you scoring another. Okay, I'm sensitive right now.
Pete is really good at these things. Remember when I did the Earthworm Jim episode and we did the like 90s quiz where there's nonsensical answers?
Yeah.
Pete was like 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like you couldn't guess the answers. Like they were. Yeah, Pete's very good at these.
JFK.
There's no way. That's too old. Because I
That
remember,
is old.
I remember I think I remember this being remote, but I could never fucking know, honestly. Some
he
of the,
seeds his.
huh?
You see.
Yeah, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give it 0. I'm
Just guess anything.
betting
I
on the
guess-
half point. You said it,
I guess
but like
Xenogos.
that's it.
Doesn't cost you.
Spartans from Halo.
What?
Okay.
My
And
episode?
Grow your own baloney.
Yeah.
So it was. We were talking about.
Oh, because the Master Chief was made of baloney, and he was a
No,
genetically-
his replacement was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
he was born. He was
Yeah.
abducted. They replaced him with a baloney
With like a
child.
kid who just
Who
got
then
cancer
died,
and
yeah.
died. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
way it came up in our talk is Oni, not part of baloney, just Oni.
Oni.
Yeah.
Which is
Oni baloney. I
the
got
Office of Naval Intelligence. There's a bunch of conspiracies because there's a battle that went on and only one casualty from the Baloney Boys, and they're like, no, and they like made their own propaganda, but also like protected their own and stuff. So
Yeah.
So there was, and they were like, it's Alex Jones level conspiracies. And then I was like,
Okay, yeah.
you get the geese at the park, you can take them home.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The geese at the park for free. I've got 356 geese at home.
Yeah, so I remember you saying that.
That is a very you
Yeah,
quote.
I do need clarification because I keep seeing it in the chat. What is snus?
Snooze?
Snooze?
Snooze? BRN snooze? I think snooze is kisses. We should probably kiss, guys. Fellas?
No.
No?
You want to share a Twizzler? You want a lady in the strap
And-
of
and-
Twizzler?
and-
Yeah, exactly.
I get the ass, you get the head.
Yeah.
We'll meet in the
We'll
middle.
we'll tickle it. We'll figure out which end is it. No, dip is the tobacco. I bought some in Missouri. It still smells like peppermint. All right, what's going on?
This next one's pretty good. Donkey Kong, Nintendo's known misogynist.
Ethan, and that would have been the Kong Clan episode.
Kong Clan episode, I
That's
guess.
a good guess for the episode, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you're
because
misleading me now.
I'm not gonna win
You're
By
with
saying
less
the
than
same,
half
yeah.
half the questions left. So
You have to split your answer from him.
I'm gonna guess
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah, and it was you.
Hey,
I
fucking
knew-
got you,
I-
idiot!
I knew it was me. I just said I knew it was me. I just said that.
He had to go someone different because even if you had the same
Yeah.
answer, then you would have lost.
There's
it.
no point staying
But
on
that's
par. 'cause
one
there's
full
less than
point for
half.
me, though.
It was. You're winning. But I understand.
I'm
game
the
theory.
Darnell.
I don't even remember what
Yeah.
the score is anymore. I think
Yeah.
you're at 3, and I'm at 1.5.
I can't wait to be 5 feet tall again. I'm
Yeah.
so glad.
Do you guys remember the
That's
name?
Grove Snooze.
No. If they're not going to explain it to us, I think we stop talking.
Oh, okay, so Auto Mod held a message for reason, race, ethnicity, or religion,
Wait, what?
and it was Jameson saying the Kong crew.
No, it said clan.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Because they are a
yeah,
clan.
yeah,
They are a
yeah,
clan.
yeah,
It's the
yeah,
Conquer clan.
Oh, I understand.
Oh,
why
you
that's
wrote,
flagged.
you wrote clan with a K.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
the Kong crew clan.
yeah.
Well, you
No, I
rewrote
get
That's
it.
fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
You got auto modded, Jameson.
Yeah. Get it.
Think about what you did.
I hope you guys are tracking your scores and also mine because I've forgotten at this point.
Yeah, you're up.
You're
up
at
like,
3, and I'm at 1.5.
it's impossible to
I
win
think.
at this point, I think.
Or you're at 3.5.
No, I can fuck up the rest of it.
No, you're
No,
you
no,
got
I don't
you
think
got a double there.
I get double every one.
Okay. I'm going to the next one. All right, we got 2 left. We only got 2 left. So, he's a good one. I forgot I wrote this down. When I eat a whole stick of butter, I get heartburn every time.
That's me. That's me.
I know you get heartburn, but I think Jamie said that.
Okay. And what episode do you guys take us
I
from?
don't fucking
Good
know,
gracious, man. There's no way to know this.
No, yeah, it's a tough one, right? Like, this is only for the hardest of hardcore fans.
I'm gonna go Xenogos again because I'm just gonna keep going Xenogos until it comes up.
Okay.
When I don't know.
How many minutes into the podcast?
Yeah.
43.
41. You're really close.
Oh, what? Fuck. Okay, well I'm taking 3 points then, and now I'm in the lead. Good luck, Peter. You gotta catch up, baby.
Fuck up.
You gotta catch up, baby.
I have no idea where the fuck we could have possibly said that. What the fuck?
Okay, so
Who said it? You said it.
when I eat a whole stick of butter, I get heartburn every time. And it's Ethan.
Hey! Okay, we're
God
catching
damn.
up, baby. We're catching up.
It was Jack and Daxter, a dip in the rat pool at
Okay.
41 minutes, yeah.
Cool. So I'm 2 points ahead. With the 3 extra that I took for being 2 off of 41.
Of course.
Of course.
I understand. I understand the rules.
The last one, I'm not sure how funny it is on its own, but like in the context of listening to the episode, it fucking bust my gut today. I was laughing. Yeah. So this is the last one here. So you thought darkness was. Let me start over. You thought darkness was more powerful than light, but sorry, lady, you never thought of Toad. It's like what?
I'm gonna guess our Mario episode,
Okay. Okay.
and I guess Peter is my guess. You gotta guess 2 different ones
Yeah, I know.
for this final
Yeah.
guess.
So, you thought darkness was more powerful than light?
But
Sorry, lady.
you never thought of Toad.
I remember us making fun of frogs at some point. And not just the French. Got him.
Got him. Very nice.
Nice.
Feel good about Battletoads though.
Yeah. That I don't want to steal an answer from the chat just because I can say it. Alright, so I'm going to say Ethan.
Okay.
Oh yeah, lady, because it's the Dark Empress. Yeah. Okay, sick. Yeah,
Layman?
I will steal an answer from the chat.
Oh, Battletoads.
I'm going to say you said that, and then Battletoads.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll explain the last quote. So, we talked about eating a whole stick of butter. We were talking about how...
We just gotta explain eating a whole stick of butter. That's the best out of
Let
context.
me rationalize this for you, Twitch chat.
I'm going to let the tension build for the last points. For all this. But, so we were talking about how green echo, or eco, in the Jack and Daxter world is like Gaia energy. Red is make you strong. Like light is make you do whatever. Yellow is just
You want to
butter.
beer me, Ben?
But
Yellow is just butter for us. Yellow's like
Oh,
it
yeah,
goes
that's
real
true,
smooth,
yeah.
and
Thank you.
yellow's butter, and so that's how we ended up. And in the end, that's what it is. And so now, in the end, you thought darkness was more powerful light, but sorry, lady, you never thought of Toad. That was Peter from the Battletoads. So you guys each
Half
took
each.
a half point.
Cool.
From squares, rectangles, and automobiles, and that was between 101 and 102 minutes. I had the timestamps for all of them. So
I love how
if-
the title of our Battletoads episode is like squares, trains, and automobiles.
because I took it.
Squares, trains, and
That was
Squares,
my,
trains, and rectangles.
That was my thing.
You should watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I only knew the reference, and I said that out loud, and it somehow became the title. But
I mean, it's peak John Candy, Steve Martin.
yeah. So guys, that is all of our content, our Sweet Sweet content for the night. I think
Oh boy, I don't know who tuned into the podcast feed expecting a 4-hour episode, but you got it.
There you go, baby.
I think it's just about time we just fucking hop in the shower together. We curl up under that one blanket.
Just button each other's buttons, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
My jeans have been falling off this whole time.
Snooze yourself. We don't know what it means.
He
I
keeps-
haven't
he said
Googled
Google us news.
Whom's nuss?
Hey kids, maybe for just no one eats whole sticks of butter. You shouldn't eat whole sticks of butter. People at home, don't eat a stick of butter.
You wouldn't download a car.
You wouldn't download butter.
So
You know what? I want to end this, so I'm gonna give it an ending. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. If you want to get in the Discord, go to loreboys.com. You can find all of our info. You can email. You can be in the next fucking email episode.
Yeah, in
What-
2030.
Yeah, in 2030. And you can get in that Discord. The Discord is where we do most of our hanging out. This has been such an extended version of the content. Let us know if you hate it. Let us know if you love it. I had fun doing this, but I'm kind of more time conscious whenever we're taking your time, and it's 4 fucking hours.
Okay,
But-
Terry says the score, by the way, Peter 3.5, Ethan 2 plus 3.
That's 5.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
it's
Ethan wins for the 3 points
What
he
about
gave to
everybody
himself.
else?
Ethan wins with the 3 points he gave to himself. Okay? Absolutely, thanks so much for listening, everybody. If you wanted to be a part of this kind of thing in the future, we'll do another one someday. It's twitch.tv/theloreboys.
More emails means more streams where we get publicly quite drunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording now. Loreboys Prime is you give yourself a big thumbs up, and I will high five you someday. When we finally
When
meet,
it's fucking legal.
when we finally do LoreBoyCon,
Yeah.
LoreCon,
BoysCon.
BoysCon. I like BoysCon more than LoreCon.
we'll give you a high five, but we'll only get 3.5 because Twitch takes 1.5 for every
No,
5.
those
Yeah.
sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Thanks, bye!
Salute.